Just click on the stream news. It tells you all over the place.
10, 9,
That's what I told you. He's a
7,
spammer.
6, 5, 4,
Going live. Give me just 1 second.
1, 0.
Where is it? I don't see it anywhere.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beginning of the stream. My name is Blood Eagle, otherwise known as your Robot Overlord, and you are watching Blood Eagle Entertainment for the morning of Wednesday, June 12th, 2019. That is right. Today we are coming back to you with some Elder Scrolls Online, and we are going to be doing Elder Scrolls-y type things with Elder Scrolls-y type stuff. That is right. Today is all about the Elder Scrolls Online, where we are going to
So when
continue
you improve an
with
item from
our
crafting, does it just raise up the level,
Necromancer.
or what the hell does it do?
Go ahead and pause that for there we go. So we are going to be continuing on with the Necromancer this morning. And I think the last thing I was doing when I was playing the other day was the Litany of Blood. So we are going to be picking back up with the Litany of Blood and continuing forward with that to finish it out, I hope, this morning. Once we get done with the Litany of Blood, we will probably do a little bit of stuff with the Assassin's Guild, a little bit of stuff with the Thieves Guild, and then continue. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in, like so, and get this beast moving. On.
Blue and maybe even the purple, you're fine. But
1 second.
of course, the purple stuff you're gonna get less of, but the blue stuff you get tons of. So I mean, if you want to increase the item you made to blue, that's perfectly fine. But you know, at non-max level, you're gonna get plenty of stuff from drops.
So you consume an item through the research, right? And then you know how to make that item with that one specific trait. And then to make that one specific trait, you need the stone associated with the trait, right? Which you get through the construction of that same trait.
Yes. You are consuming it, yes, and then you'll know how to make that. Make it.
Okay,
you know,
so
use
now
that
you are
trait on
going.
that one specific.
Oh, I need to
piece,
move my
you know.
camera back.
So,
Right. But the
then
stone
it
is the thing that gives it a trait, right?
Camera.
what's that?
When you
I'll
do
go with
construct an
you.
item, you get random stones if you have the a stone that's associated with the trait, right?
No, those stones I think are associated with the style that it's made. I mean, you might get the stone,
If
but
that works.
most of the time
That is
I
not the
think
right
you're
one.
getting the the style. So
That's
when you
good, right
make
there.
an item, there is like, of course, you have the materials, and then
Okay,
you
so
have
I am after.
one.
Turn both these down
The
just a
line
bit.
right before the trait is
Go
you
down to
can make it
70.
look like different things, and
Down
those,
to
and you may not have a
70.
lot of them yet, but they're, if you
Okay,
But
so
get them
we
that's
are
right,
tied.
after.
That's tied to like the racial style, right?
yeah, exactly.
What I mean is, for example, for the
We are
divine trait,
after
if you deconstruct an item, you get the divine or whatever the
E-braid.
fuck, right?
It's
E-braid.
not a guarantee, I don't think. I think it depends. I mean, when you break something down, you don't always get everything that's
No,
on there.
no, yeah, but that you need for when you want to craft something with that specific trait. You need to have that as a material,
Okay, I
right?
gotta turn him down a
Obviously.
little bit more.
Okay, that was it. Right. Okay, okay.
550.
So yeah, and that's what I was trying to explain is like you have the line where you have the trait, and then underneath of it, you have the line
Looking for
for
somebody
the
named
I
E-braid.
mean, I'm sorry, the line for the style, and then you have the line for the trait. Now it's gonna look.
So how is
you can-
everybody this morning? I hope you
depending on
guys
the
are doing
item
great.
you're
I hope you
trying to
guys had a
make,
great
it'll
night.
give you,
Yesterday
what
we got to
you
play
can make
some.
and what items you have
Where
to
is the
make that item,
blacksmithing?
make that trait. So you'll be able to see it once you start making stuff.
E-braid.
Okay.
But if you are crafting, I would
Othir.
totally recommend you look in everything that you can, like crates and
There's a
stuff,
blacksmith.
because that's where you're going to get like the pieces to add on the trade or to do it in the particular.
I'm trying to
racial
find
style.
E-braid, the guy I'm after.
Right.
It's Arfan.
So eventually, by the time you do make the crafting stuff, you have so much stuff that you don't have to
There he
worry
is, right
about
there.
having X, Y.
Okay.
Breaking down everything.
Yeah, you get tons of stuff. So eventually, by the time you're ready to actually do crafting, you have so much stuff you don't have to really worry about whether you have X, Y, or Z, as I said.
I'm going to have to be
Right.
careful.
But fair warning, anything that you would steal from, you can't sell that except to fences. So just be careful
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like what you can see. Yeah,
Like, I used to play the game a little bit back in time,
I
but
see.
I just like to ask everything once again. I'm that kind of person, just to reset my entire knowledge of the game.
That
Yeah, I
lady
used to
will
steal
see
a
me
lot,
if
and
I
then
try to
I
take
had
him
like
out
a
now.
run in this little circular tent where I would get every single respawn of the chest, and then I'll do the circle
Oh,
back,
and
and
he's
then
moving. I just went to drink my breakfast and he moved.
I used to sell a lot of things to the fence, but I clearly had no fucking idea what the fuck I was doing in the game, so I was just at the moment.
I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure what using those materials on an item will do,
Just
and
a
that's
coin.
kind of why I was warning you against it. Because I mean, if you use something that's stolen, you might not be able to get rid of the item that you made from it.
Right, or caught, or whatever, it
That's
gets confiscated
better.
or something. Which is, of course, no bueno.
Right.
I
I've
need to
never
head
been
back
a
over here.
unlawful person anyway, so I don't have that desire to do any of that stuff. But if you're gonna do it, I'm just
Okay.
It could be fun though.
really.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Assassin's Guild line and the Thieves Guild line are both
I don't
really,
have
really
the
fun.
DLC, man.
Well, I mean, I get some of those lines because I open chest,
Right.
A lot
Yeah,
of
well,
it.
you get Eldermane, which is different than Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild goes up from doing the Thieves Troves, which is healings automatically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a thief, so I need to be a thief,
Yeah, that's right. You're the right race for that.
It's racist. Like, that's literally racist.
No, it's not.
I mean, technically it is, because,
No.
the racial passives are basically stereotypes.
No. Hey, does it
What
not
race
The
are
say
way
you?
it is.
racial passives that you get bonuses and the thief stuff.
Evermore and Binkrai.
Like, you just let it be.
Evermore, Binkrai.
It's the way it needs to be.
Not to mention all the storylines in which there are thieves.
What race?
I mean,
Kitty cat.
kitties.
Khajiit are not thieves. Khajiit are merchants.
Khajiito. Ajá, pues.
Well, where do you think they're getting their wares? You know, I mean.
There are so many
buying and selling.
storylines in which they're sketchy.
Sure.
All of my characters, well, all of them except for 3 of my no, all of them except for all except for 3 of my characters are Khajiit.
And not to
They're
mention they
amazing.
like their moon sugar, right?
That's like saying all Native Americans get drunk.
Well, being redundant here, it's a racist thing, you know. It is what it is.
Hey, I'm just going by what I learned through the story.
The stories are wrong. The stories, remember, the history is always made by the victor.
No, the storyline.
You mean the sober?
They literally are thieves,
What? There's thieves of every race.
but far more in the kitty cats.
Or maybe we're just the ones that get accused of all the thieving.
Oh, okay.
Rhea.
Thieves. Let's just leave it at that. I'm a vampire thief cat.
That's you. That doesn't mean I'm a vampire thief cat.
I mean, yeah.
That's like saying
So-
all necromancers are evil.
Well, I mean they are.
They're not.
Well, I have a guy on my D&D campaign that I run, and he's basically an evil. So I mean,
That doesn't mean they're all evil.
Yeah, but if you raise the dead, that's a negative connotation.
But why are you raising
Right.
the dead? So you got to get in. You got to get into the reasons behind it.
throw a party.
Maybe generations ago there was a pact made that if anybody in the family were to die, that the next people in line would summon their souls back to these skeletal bodies to help fight the injustices that were done to them.
Well, now we're getting too deep
All
into
kinds
it.
of
Let's just say they're evil.
They're not evil.
Not all the necromancer skills are evil, though. I mean, that, somebody's going to yell and think it's a crime, but those ones that are a crime.
Well, yeah, that's anything that actually raises a skeletal blah, a crime by the people.
I have a
That wouldn't
question for
necessarily
the.
say evil either, because that's it's in the eye of the beholder, right?
Right, of course, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, do you think Hitler knew that he was evil? He thought he was doing the right thing.
Right.
We all thought he was evil, but
You can't exterminate people and think that that's good either.
right, what he did
Right.
though, he thought he was doing the right thing. I mean, even if you look at Star Wars, if you want to go fictional, if you look at Star Wars, both the Empire and the Rebel Alliance thought they were doing the right thing. How you doing this morning,
Well, that's
Tantalus?
what they all think.
Yep,
Everybody thinks they're right.
and everybody thinks the
Well,
other guy's wrong.
I think that I have a question. So I could research.
Good to do.
If I research something in one blacksmithing,
Binkrai.
can I research
Binkrai
something at the same time in the
evermore.
woodworking? Or is it
Binkrai
still
Evermore. Binkrai
is it
Evermore.
one per crafting?
Binkrai
At your
Evermore.
level, at your point, yes. Later on, once
There
you
we go.
once
Okay.
you train in the research, you can do more than one per crafting ability. But yes, in your particular point, yes, you can do.
We're
But
looking
You can
at
research one trait in every single craft.
Okay, at the same time.
Binkrai
Okay, yeah.
Evermore.
Yes.
Where am I at? Here's where I
I'm
am.
gonna start researching heavy armor training
Where am I going?
in the boots. Because why the fuck not? I guess.
I'm at the wrong one. This is the one I need to go to. Right here. Okay, so now we're going to the right one.
Right, that's it. It's researching. Cool.
Now we can go ahead and end the life of the
Gonna
next
put this
lady
other
whose
one
life
away.
needs to be ended.
That one's finished.
We need to go this way. What is her name? Maria?
If he was the
That's her
thief,
right
then
there.
that means... no. But if Her name was.
Oh, crap. Hurry, 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 hurry,
So,
hurry.
where are you guys
Impossible.
from?
Florida, originally.
Oh, you're pretty close to me.
Well,
not
I'm in
there.
Cincinnati, Ohio now, but originally from Florida.
Oh! Did not hear the original part.
Okay, so I took care of her. We got 4 left. 4 left, and I will have this thing done. Where am I headed next? Next, I'm headed to Avon's Watch in Stone Falls. Avon's Watch in Stone Falls. Falls is here. Avon's Watch is here. Who am I after in Davon's Watch? I am after Dinor Guerrero. Davon's Watch.
Do any of you guys use a shield? Do you know what's the better trait on a shield?
You don't use shields, actually.
Okay. It's gonna get disconstructed then. Called the Overlord's Sun Shield of Soul Shine. It's gonna get fucking recycled.
Well, all of the stuff that you have is going to be your level too, so it's not going to really help anybody who's not your.
To the garbage it goes. So my jewelry pieces need to be in the jewel crafting, you said, right?
Yeah, but you won't have access
Okay,
to that
so
skill
I am
because
now
you,
going
you
after-
don't have the downloadable content. I think it's
I say
Somerset.
Davon's
on-
Watch.
Right.
Yes,
so I
it
should
is.
just like sell everything.
Yes.
Or throw it in the guild bank so that other people can use it to get stuff off of.
Oh sure. Let me see where I can go.
How come I cannot find Davon's Watch?
Is it limitless bank or?
Any bank. You talk to the banker and click on guild bank, and then click on deposit and throw it in there.
All right, but does it have a limited number of slots or is it infinite?
Stone Falls. It has 500 slots. The guild bank has. Trust me, if you throw it in there, somebody will get it out and use it. Guarantee you that. The
Right.
third from the bottom.
That over there.
Third from the bottom. 1, 2. Ah, there we go. Wait on the
Yes,
bridge
I
with
ought
2 guards.
to
58,
make an
58.
account there so I can get some crates on.
I mean, it's so not only does it help you, and it's actually kind of nice because they're the only game I know of that does it. But not only does it help you, but it helps me because it gives me
helps
more
you,
viewers, and you know. But in all honesty, I don't care if you watch or not. I really don't.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I'm fucking watching. Where's the stream?
In Discord,
Can't find it.
so you're in Blood Eagle's stream, right? Look at the channel right above that. It says Stream Chat, and then look at the channel right above that. It says Stream News. You click on that one. There's a link to my stream every time I go live.
There it is. Cool.
5858. 5858. No, this is not Davon's
Okay,
Watch.
Grandma
Here's
would
Davon's
acknowledge.
Watch. 5858. No. Stop it. 58. 58. Man, 50.
I have so many of those maps that I got from the crap. What are those called again? Probably just tired.
But you slept
So
on
wait.
it.
I slept until midnight.
Oh. What'd you do after that?
What do you think I did? Logged
Probably
on.
gamed?
There you go.
But you could have slept more, so you shouldn't be tired because you had time to
Actually
sleep.
not. You know, some of us have.
Do you
sleep
know how
issues.
long I've been looking for you?
Ah, that sucks.
To gaming.
Not the one.
And a
That's
lot
not
of
the
that
one.
has to do with, the night shift stuff. But
Oh yeah, no, I totally understand.
I do not have permission to withdraw stuff.
What? Oh crap! That's because yes, sorry about that. You are new to that guild. 1 second. I can fix you up.
Thanks.
We did that because we wanted people to ask for things
Yeah,
out of that one,
no,
so they just
I
didn't
get
take
it completely. You don't want somebody to loot your guild bank and then leave you. I got that.
Well, not that one. So the regular Diwali one, the reason why we have it set up the way we do is if anybody ever steals everything there is out of the regular Diwali bank, it's like whatever. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I am hardly offended.
There you go. There you go. Now you can do it. But that bank there has all of the most expensive, fanciest, most awesomest things ever. So we kind of
Oh, is that right?
regulate that one a little bit.
So
Well,
'cause
you
I'm a
would think,
Khajiit,
but I don't know if
get
that's
to
true
go in
anymore.
there 'cause I'm a Khajiit, right? That's racist.
Well, considering that I'm a Khajiit and I go in there and I'm
Fuck.
thieving and murdering people,
That's your property.
Oh,
You
so
can't
you
steal
admit
your
it?
own stuff.
Not my
That's-
property.
So you're
It
admitting
doesn't
it
work
now.
that way,
the entire guild's property. I wouldn't say I'm admitting it. I'm just saying that I'm following the skill line of the Thieves Guild.
Oh god.
What's the name of the person I'm supposed to be taking out here?
Sure, sure.
It is
We're all offended.
Enor Grano.
I'm never offended. It's really more about your
Nor-
intent.
Grano.
If you say something intending to offend me, I'm gonna be unhappy about that. But most people don't.
Most people just stupidly spout out whatever the heck comes into their mind,
Exactly.
having no idea that it would be offensive to others.
Right. In which case, you're like, whatever.
Then you have people like me that just says exactly what's on their mind and don't give a shit if it offends you or not. But I still try to stay respectful of people.
I have a little bit of that in me too, so I can't get offended at
Yeah, I don't. Nothing bothers me because I just don't care.
Yeah.
No. Most of the Covenant soldiers we met drank beer.
Where am I going?
Oh, you have a purple motif, aren't you special?
Enor Grano. Who's got a purple motif?
You have a few purple motifs.
No, you have a few purple motifs.
I'm talking about the guild thing.
We need an edge in
Yes,
this
they're
fight.
part of the guild. Therefore, they belong to you
Yeah,
just as
yeah.
much as they belong to me.
I know, I'm just making fun.
Anything that's in there, I already own. Because my character goes in
Typical
there all the
Khajiit.
time. Well, no, my character goes in there all the time and puts all the things he doesn't need in there for other people. Takes all the things out he does need. And in case you were wondering, I have a mod that tells me what things I'm missing, what I have.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Typical Khajiit.
I have a mod for everything.
Of course you do. I'm hardly surprised.
Oh, new person. And the person's online.
Yay.
And I have a mod that automatically puts that into. Just in case you're
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ina Garano.
You have a mod for everything.
I do. The guild makes fun of me for it, but they don't realize how much easier my life is because I use the mods. Life is good. Well, life is good when all the mods are working together and there's not a new patch. Life sucks when the mods don't work together and there's a new
Update
patch.
Everything, right?
I've got a mod that updates everything.
Oh, okay.
I guess I should call that a program, not a mod, but same difference. My mods have mods.
Yeah, I hear that. Look, aren't you impressed? I actually did respond and say
No,
hi.
I appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
I know, since you were
can't
like,
tell you in
talking
words.
about that.
Yeah, I love it when
Multiple
people are nice
times.
to each other.
Hey, I'm nice. Just like
Doesn't that
I
give you-
like dropped what I was doing whenever he asked me to get him to a place I wasn't at.
See, that makes you doubly nice. Doesn't that give you like warm, fuzzy feelings?
Not really.
Now this lowly plebe is beholden to you forever. Were you giving him the honor of taking a second to look his way?
About me?
No,
Yes, yes, I was.
I mean, I appreciate it, but I don't want to be called a plebe.
Oh, I'm just making fun. It was fun. We've been talking about how quiet the guild is, etc., etc. So,
I'm
that's
blown
why I
away
was
today.
saying that.
Okay, I'll never talk in it again, then I guess.
The amount of people that have actually
Yeah.
been talking to each other today has just blown me away. It's been great. Love it. I actually wish more
Well-
people would ask for help rather than letting the game frustrate them
Oh.
and leaving.
Just give me a couple.
Where is this guy
I'll
at?
flood you guys with questions.
I was gonna say he sounds like he's one of those people who would ask for help on everything.
Just,
What are
hey,
you getting
some people
yourself
do.
into? Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm
I mean,
alright.
just the things, honestly, just the things that I can't get a hold of myself, because
I cannot
the
find
whole
my guy.
Elden Root thing, I mean, I could go there walking, but fuck that.
What do you mean? You discover a whole bunch of. You were talking about wanting to level faster. Do you know how much experience you unlock on the way to Elden Root by walking there?
I know, but I kind of want to have my skills, and it was just bothering me to have one that I didn't want.
Less stuff.
Well, set goals for yourself. Don't let yourself get distracted.
I was like 3 hours asking for the guild to fight me as a vampire, and I think somebody told me that you would log in today, and you were one of the ones who had it, but you weren't back like last night. So
You know
that
what
was
the
something
most
weird.
easiest way is to get me to do anything? Come on to Discord.
Yeah, he's in.
I'm
Discord at the time. I'm sorry.
I'm in Discord pretty much every day from about 6 a.m. Eastern Standard till about 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard every single day.
Now you know.
Where is my guy?
No, I know.
Which is probably one of the reasons why every time somebody new joins, it says, "Hey, we encourage everyone to come to Discord." And the reason why when you look at the guild, it says, "You should really come on Discord." And the reason why in other places the guild, it says, "You should really get on Discord." The reason why when we talk in guild, we're like, "Hey, guess where all the parties at? The party's in Discord."
I mean, you're not wrong.
I know.
If you see a ladder, run.
I cannot find the guy I'm supposed to, that's what I'm looking for. Liberate his soul from his body.
I really shouldn't give a fuck about like these low fucking runes, right? Like,
Gather everything. Everything.
but should I just throw them away? Or do I keep it in the bank? Or
Home's a lot.
taking space over here, and it's not bothering me.
Well, that's where subscribing is a good thing because they're not in your bag.
Yep. Subscribing
Alright.
gets you an endless pocket. So you said you're a D&D, right? Think of a bag of holding
Yeah, it's like
that
a
is
bag of
endless.
holding. Yeah,
it is
but-
an endless bag of holding.
Am I ever gonna use it, though? Am I ever gonna use a Denny
yeah.
Essence Runestone?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The Ritz will ask you to make all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so
Subscribing
I
is
throw away
truly worth it.
Should I throw
I
away
cannot
the
find my
type
guy.
of like, Khajiiti style or whatever style?
Nope. Ever. I don't throw away anything. When it comes to crafting, there's nothing I throw away.
I don't have space, and it costs me 30
In fact,
fucking.
my
data.
wife this morning, I had to give her some. Some of my style materials because for the longest time, she's always donated all of her style materials and stuff to me, and now she's crafting and didn't have the thing she needed to craft.
Okay, so if I put these on like the guild bank or something, is it better to have them there for you guys?
You put them in
or-
the guild bank, I'll take them in a second.
But, I mean, dude, I have like 4 stacks of 200 grease.
I
What the
will.
fuck
I
am
will.
gonna-
They will be gone. Throw them in the guild bank.
How about this? Oh, because you can only craft like your own level of item, right?
Nope. I can craft any level you want.
So if let's just say if I were to give you these 4 stacks of grease and other materials to make poisons, which I'm looking forward to make, is there a possibility that I could get some? You know, like I'll give you
Crafted
all that
items?
shit.
One.
What?
What kind of poison do you want?
This is taking
I don't
longer
know,
than I
put 'em
You
in
do
my
know
watch.
that you pick up poisons just leveling, right? I mean, lots of them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
much that
have a
I
lot of
literally
them.
throw them away.
I just want to have like a lot of them. I honestly
No,
just
no.
want to learn how to make them.
I have thousands
Take
upon
pride in your
thousands
work,
of poisons that I literally just destroy or throw out because I cannot hold all of the poisons I keep getting.
Right,
Yes.
or sell them. Yeah, there's tons of them. But I mean, there are literally like different millions of. Well,
Still
not
looking
millions,
for
but,
my guy.
You know, plenty of different
Feels like it.
effects to poison, so you have to know which one you want.
Yep.
I think it's called the. Hold on. I'm looking for it over here. Blah,
What
blah,
do you
blah.
want?
You know, I know now that I'm not here. The guy I'm after is
Double
probably
dot
where I
poison.
was.
It says I'll cast plus Nern Root plus Fleshy Larva. I don't know whatever the fuck this means. It's a poison.
What happened now?
It says double dot.
I
poison.
love you
I'll
guys.
cast plus Nern Root plus. I'm assuming this is like the materials to make the recipe.
In
or
order
whatever.
to make poisons, you have to know what items interact with what other items to create the item that you're after. When you do alchemy, that's actually how it works. You actually, I guess you could call it experiment with different
Yeah,
combinations
that's what I
to
was
come
telling
up
them
with
to
poisons.
do. Is just find out the traits of every single reagent
Yep.
you can by just combining.
That is
So
correct.
much work. It's so much work. Yeah.
It sounds like you want to be level 50 with the trial equipment and all the skills, but not actually do anything to get there.
Yeah.
I want that. Yes.
So what you need to do is go to Craigslist, type in
No,
Elder
I'm
Scrolls
gonna
Online,
do something.
look for an account
Do
that's
you
already
know how long
completely
I've been
done,
looking for
spend
you?
about $700 and just buy it.
You ever fought the
No,
daggers?
I'm gonna do something really fun. I'm gonna take
few
all this shit
times.
in my
And
my
the Dominion,
bank,
when
and
I
I'm gonna
served in
fucking
Shadowfen.
explode it in the crafting
Is it true their
section.
soldiers drink the
No.
blood
That'll
of
fix
infants?
everything.
Most of the Covenant
Easy.
soldiers we met drank beer.
That also works. Oh my goodness gracious! I do need to find the guy. Okay, what is this guy's name? I've got to find this guy and his name. I got to track him down. His name
Only
is
my
Enor
face had space.
Rono.
Just a coin or two.
For the low, low price of $15 a month, you two can have lots and lots of space. So much space. Litany of Blood, achievement, blah blah blah. You know where he walks. Oh wait! Did that actually tell me?
I'm assuming poison and
Um,
potion making are in the.
What does he look
mages
like?
skill. Let me get there.
Okay, he's a Dumner. So say again.
The crafting quest for poisons, I assume, are in the mages guild.
Alchemy? Maybe, I don't know.
More than likely, yes, because
Ah,
every
got
now
him.
and then you'll find the alchemy, whatever it is, in the
Now that I got him, all I gotta do is
alchemy,
wait for
jewel
him.
crafting, and jewel crafting and enchanting.
Okay, so now that I got him
You should have
lined up,
130
now all I have to do
lifestyle
is actually
versus
follow him
fragment
around
keeps.
until I find him in a spot where I can take him out. Ah. I think it's gonna be right about now.
Frosted brains, how nice.
Oh yeah. You have anything good on him? I think you see. Ooh, I'll take that. Okay, so that took care of
I
him.
need that psychic ambrosia number 4, and then I'll have all of them thanks to your
Nice. Thanks to
thanks to
your
your guild
guild
bank.
bank. Your guild
thanks
bank.
to our guild mate.
There you
Dave.
go.
Most of the Covenant
I'll break
soldiers
you.
we met drank beer.
So now we just need to find number 4.
So that's the only one you're missing?
Yes.
Okay, so open up a browser and hit the little microphone and just say Tamriel Trade Center. It'll pop up a website. On that website, type in Psychic Ambrosia, or you can probably just start typing it and it will autofill it for you. Find page number 4 that you need. and it will tell you what merchants in the world
What?
have it and how much it costs.
What thing am I opening up?
Camriel Trade Center.
That'll be on Yahoo.
Sure, if you want to go to Yahoo, you can. Next is Bornhold and Dijon. John Bornhold.
Only 40 minutes of vampirism left.
Not had
Page
Bornhold.
2, let's go.
Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna do this. This. If I can. Players to port 2. Okay. So it looks like
These
my
NPCs
happy
asking
butt
me to save the world,
about to
and
do
they
some
can't
riding.
fucking understand that I'm trying to make a fucking potion. It's priorities.
This is gonna take a bit. So that website I just gave you, Teresa, is the that's your premier go-to spot if you ever want to say, "Hey, I want to buy blank." It's really useful for that. One. Next one is down the street. Stop me, bug. Oh, come on. What am I on? Did I change? Oh, I did change, huh? I guess while I'm here, might as well see where the next one of these is at. Right down there. I ended up pulling out the same one again. Oh, I never did get my Mundus stone for this guy. That one. Mountain Stone Falls on my solo main, and he has no way shrines at all. And I needed to go to Dijon, and I have no way shrines at Dijon, so now I gotta make the run.
Give me a minute. That's where I'm going, and you can port.
You going to Dijon?
I am.
Oh, cool. Let me know when you get there if you don't mind.
Of course.
But I'm getting some free. You know, I'm opening up some way shrines as I run across here, getting some free. I don't care. But it would be nice to be able to go there. Are you going to Mornhold, I'm guessing?
Covenant soldiers are waiting to the north. Tread carefully.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going.
Awesome. That's where my next liberated soul comes from.
Typical Khajiiti. So when you're crafting, you have access to your guild bank materials, even if you're not carrying them, right?
Yeah, not your guild bank, but your bank. You have access to everything.
And I'm here.
Cool. I'll be doing. I got one more way shrine right. Grab.
Sorry, I'm going to be here for you.
Yeah, well, I can port to you at any point.
I know.
One of the nice things about being in a guild is you get to use all your other guildies, even without their consent. Doesn't matter if they like it or not.
This is the zone I'm actually in the middle of doing.
Ah. Yeah, I'm trying to. As soon as I get the Litany of Blood done, I'm probably going to go back and try to finish up the rest of the Thieves Guild, and then move my way on back to Somerset, where I have been doing. If you want to 100% complete each zone in the game, you've got so much content. It's great.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm on doing my gold for quest for Codwell.
which is awesome. Yeah, Flux has his. I've never gone through the trouble of doing it. I guess the problem is every time that I come up, every time I say, "Oh my God, this is going to be my solo main," and he's going to do every single thing in the game, then they come out with a new class, and then I start over, and then I just say, "Oh my God, this is my solo main. I'm going to do everything in the game," and then they come out with another class, and I'm like, "Oh God." That's kind of where I'm at now. So my other solo main, which was my Warden Ranger I was telling you about, he was on his way to doing everything. It was working great, and then they came out the Necromancer.
Right.
I'm like, you sons of bitches.
You should expect it by now, right?
I should. I really should. Okay, I'm moving. No. Ordon, you are in Dijon. I've got a mod called Beam Me Up. Whenever you open up your map, it shows you everybody in the guild and what way shrine they're closest to. And you can just pick out.
I see.
It's really useful. Really, really. It works wonders for my wife and I because my wife is directionally challenged. And whenever I go somewhere, I'm like, okay, our next quest is here. She's like, I can't find you on the map. I'm like, zoom in here. No, zoom in here. No, you're right. No, your other right. No, that right. Yes, that right. Right there. Okay, there I am. I got her beat me up. She marked me as one of her favorites. Now, when I go somewhere, she just hits M and it clicks on me. But she's wherever I'm at. No new way shrines are unlocked. That's fine.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
great, I can't remember. The other guy in our channel asked me how to make gold, and I think you're the one who probably can tell him.
I make gold what? Like gold?
Yes.
Oh, how to make money.
Correct.
Oh, that's easy. Sell everything. Although I don't think it's this.
See, I told him,
alright.
I was like, I'm an Imperial, so I, get a little extra gold on mobs, so I've never had a problem.
I don't have any problems. I make 5,000 gold a day just doing my writs. Every day. Just
Yeah,
takes me about 35 seconds.
Pretty good.
I've never once sold anything at all on the guild store, and I have a little over 500,000 gold right now. 500,000.
Yeah, I'm at 300,000.
Yeah.
And considering, I made this character, 2 months ago?
Right. Yeah, and the fact that I have 11 characters means that I also spend 250 gold per character per day just on mount training.
Right.
And I still have 500,000. Okay, so I'm looking for Sindri Theory
All of
Malus.
these recipes want me to use Writ voucher.
What recipes are those?
The Fragment 4.
Wait, it wants you to use RIP vouchers.
Oh, never mind. I'm probably looking at the wrong one.
Okay, so
I'm
this
looking
one
at the wrong
is
one, I think.
fourth one down. 1, 2, and easily found and done away with around the statue where you're at 45.50. 45. Oh, right there. Statue of the Warrior.
How do you actually get rich vouchers? So I'm looking at this merchant that has rich vouchers.
Okay, so every day you do writs, right? And those writs give you materials, and materials are great. However, when you are max level in a crafting profession, the writs that you do are what's called master writs, or you get master writs.
I have a master writ for wood crafting. It's just I don't have all the stuff to do.
Correct. And so every time that you do a writ every day, you have a chance of getting a master writ as a reward.
Yeah.
When you do master writs, depending on what craziness of the master writ is, you get anywhere from 2 to 5 to 50 crafting writ vouchers. I'm looking for Dari,
Okay,
Siri, somebody or another.
I've got what you need.
It's a rat. You want to kill a rat? Do not want to kill a rat. Thank you. Sindiri. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there she is right there. So, Tantalus, if you're still watching, how are you feeling? After surgery, you getting better? Or? Good. Glad to hear it. Screw it. I'll take it anyways. Take care of her. 2 more. 2 more, 3 more. Unlocked blood tour. Oh. Nice. Blood tour. That's great.
Selling, buying, trading right here.
Okay, so back to the statue. Actually, where am I going next? Next I'm going to... Stormhold and Shadowfen, which may or may not have open. Have it open. Good.
I know you want to help the Nord cultural exchange.
I don't. Do not want to help the Nords culture exchange right now. Busy. I'm a busy cat. Got lots of things going on. Next.
Quality wares. I don't need much.
Oh, the hat. Okay, so who am I going to liberate here? This person's name is Gidalar. Gidalar. 4 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lizard with a rake who has no time for talk. Headed this way. So if I am walking around as a fleshless, muscleless skeleton,
would have found something.
how exactly is it that I can make sounds?
Bones rattling. So
By hiss.
You don't have any joint, and you don't have any joint lubrication.
Weird, right? Okay, so this
However, I know that's not what's happening, so it's a fantasy
It's
game, remember?
magic, yeah. This seems
That's
kind
the
of weird.
answer to everything, is it's fantasy. They have their own rules.
You had to go to this one. Damn their rules. Damn them all. The hell am I going?
Although there is an interesting thought that even though they have a lot of the same physics and stuff of the natural world, yet sometimes it's just they make.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it always is about, you know, a suspension of disbelief. You know, it really is. Although it's just, you know, it's hard for a rational mind sometimes to... I mean, you know, obviously I'm a walking, talking cat person thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also currently nothing but a walking, talking cat skeleton in leather that makes noises.
Funny. You know, there have been, you know, people do all this discussion all over time, and the answer to all of it is that technically it doesn't, you know, this world doesn't exist in our world, so it can have whatever rules that it wants to have. But at the same time, it does have some of the same stuff that we have in our world, so then you're like, well, I guess it's not.
Hey, Enigma, what's going on, man? How was work?
You are not being very subtle.
I think
No,
the
I agree with you.
answer is that it just doesn't. These people aren't just, you know, they're not. They can't completely suspend everything that they know.
Right, because obviously, in order to create a video game, the only thing that you can use is the you know, laws of time, physics, etc. that we already are governed by, or how else could you do it to begin with? I guess the easiest answer is it doesn't exist in our mind space. So shut up. Deal with it.
Yeah. You don't have to understand it to enjoy it, right?
Do what?
You don't have to understand it to enjoy it.
No, but I guess I have a rational mind, or a logical mind, or both. So for me, you know, my brain wants to try to wrap around it, even though it can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty into the logic side as well.
So, you know, my skeletal cat is sitting on another cat, and he wants it to go fast, so he goes yah, but there's nothing there to say yah with, so I'm not sure how he said yah. But it's fun. It's fun to postulate, even if it's wrong. Windhelm in East March.
Is there a way you can buy, like, the reagents instead of looking for them?
Yep.
Because I need 2 of them, I can't find them for shit.
Yep, you can absolutely buy them. Windhelm in
The
East
same
March.
author.
Say again?
Where do I buy them? From the Alchemist, or who's the one who
Nope,
sells them?
you buy them from a guild store. Because this game does not have a one world auction house, it has guild stores. So what you do is you walk over the entire surface of Tamriel, looking at each person, talking to them to see if maybe they might sell something, and then talking to them to see if they got what you want. Or you can go to Tamriel Trade Center, as I told Teresa, and look it up. Say exactly where it's at.
Help me get back on my feet.
Alrighty.
Spare any
Thank you.
coins?
You are welcome. Windhelm. Okay, so I need to go to Windhelm. Okay, so please tell me this. Yay, somebody's in East March. Freeport! Freeport! God, the add-on's so useful. That add-on's worth... See, some add-ons every once in a while are worth money. That one right there, that one's still worth... That one's worth money. Enigma, what are you still doing at work? Long night? Okay, so from here, Now travel to there. Why can I now travel to there that I don't understand. This though. Get anything? Locked 0 new way shrines, but that's alright. I can handle that. Did they change it so that if you enter a zone, you automatically unlock the main town's way shrine? Well, I'm asking you.
I
Neither
don't
one of you
think
would know that.
so, because the only one that I had unlocked in Deshane was like the first one. So I was like, the one where you at the top.
Yeah.
And so it's probably where I entered it for whatever reason, and that's the only one I had. I did not have the main city.
See, for me, I just entered East March for the first time, and I just looked there a minute ago and had no way shrines at all. So using my beam me up, I just traveled to somebody in my trading guild that was in Shrine, Shire or East, whatever this is, March. And when I got to the way shrine that they were at, I looked on the map, and the way shrine for the main city was open already, green clear. So I just traveled it. I have no idea. It must be maybe just one gets unlocked in each zone or something. I'm looking for Khajiiti. I am 2 away from being done with the Litany of Blood. 2 away. So happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. East March. No one here but other assassins. Still behind the Fighters Guild at 33. 62. About. Well, the other cool thing about this mod is it actually tells you how much money you've saved. So, for instance, I've saved 2,900 gold just from porting to other people.
Fresh from the warm southern lands. You smell of salt.
Which is kind of cool, actually.
Assuming you would have ported at specific times.
If I would have paid for the ports, yep.
Of
course, if you just walk to one.
Costs different depending on,
How long ago it's been. Yeah. But I mean, you can port for free as long as you don't mind going to the spot you're supposed to go. And I'll take what she's got.
I just port whenever I feel like it, because it's
Just money.
plenty. Yeah. I still
Just
have
money and I'm
300.
loaded.
I'm not hurting.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, and I should feel more nonchalant about that, but for some reason, I don't know, I don't. I'm just like, I don't want to do it. I'll run to a way shrine. Last one, Riften. In the
Time
Rift.
versus money.
True. I've got a whole lot of the latter.
Right.
No,
You should
I've got a
not
whole lot of
care.
the former.
Yeah, you shouldn't care that.
I shouldn't care about either one, should I? Because I have time, and I have money, and I have time to make more money,
You
so I
have
really
time to
shouldn't
run.
care. I do have time to run. For the stream, I actually do. So when I'm playing on stream, I play a very immersive experience, and what I mean by that is I actually read out all of my characters. I actually read out in a Khajiit accent all of my characters' responses.
Oh, do you?
Yep. Yeah, I enjoy it quite a bit.
Are you streaming? ESO today?
Yeah, been streaming for the last hour and 5 minutes. So, Riften, and we are going to that house down yonder. Okay, so Riften in the Rift. If we have anybody in Rift. We have nobody in the Rift. Do we have anywhere we can go in the Rift? Oh, wait.
Apparently, I'm missing one other recipe too, so I'm trying to find.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize there were 7.
Okay, so let's go back to East March. Be down here. Closest I've got is here. So I think we're gonna do some running. Did not mean to do that. Looks like I have to run for my last one. There's nobody from any guild in the rift. Oh, I get some freeway shrines.
I don't think I have that one.
Oh, don't sweat it. I don't mind the run at all.
Alright, well, you know, if I had it, I was more than willing to share.
That is very kind of you. Yeah, by running down there, I get more experience, and I get to open up some other weight shrines I don't have. So it's... I guess you might say I'm a little bit over. I don't even know what the proper word would be. I don't like to make people who are watching my stream wait. Like most streamers don't care about the people that are actually watching them, but I try to respect the people that are watching me. I know they're spending their time watching, so I try to move things along. It doesn't always work that way because you have things that you have to do, like research stuff on the internet and stuff of that nature. You can't keep everything moving all the time, but I do try to keep the...
but at the same time, you want to give them a realistic view of the game if that's what they're
Right.
watching to see if they want to play.
That is true. Thought about it like that.
You know, if they're looking at you and say, "Hey, I want to play that," and then like they're trying to get the
He's
same
just porting
experience,
everywhere.
you know.
Yay, restream bot trace data. Oop, crap. It's all about me. Right? And that's kind of how I look at it. I mean, you know, I try to strike a balance between making sure that I enjoy myself, because obviously I stream for myself, not for anybody watching me, but at the same time, I do try to respect the people who are watching me to the point where I make sure that they're not just watching nothing.
Why don't I have a tail? Because you're a buffoon, not a monkey.
Hey, Sagov, how you doing this morning, sir? Ready for a busy day?
Apparently, there's a guild merchant who the guild is Craftaholic.
Yes. In fact, we actually have a relationship with a crafting guild, or trading guild, I guess they're called, that we use for our guild members that want to trade, called Field Minions. And many of us are actually in that guild, and we do all of our buying and trading and selling through them.
I just don't. I mean, the whole aspect of a trading guild does not appeal to me in the least.
If you craft things and want to sell them, or if you find rare things and you want to make money off them, unfortunately, the only way you can do that is by getting rid of them through a trading guild somehow. I mean, we have the ability to have a our own trading broker for our guild.
Right.
The only problem is that it costs millions and millions of gold a week to bid on it against other guilds who also want
Really?
it. Yes, ma'am. But while we have enough people in our guild to be able to have one, the thought of having to somehow get everybody in the guild to give me millions of gold so that I can go bid on this thing in the hopes that we might get it, it's just not worth it. But what I do instead is I hook up with a guild who already does all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's their sole purpose. And then we get all the benefits and none of the responsibility. And then to show my appreciation to them, they have like weekly raffles where we'll give money and they get items or gold or whatever So I always try to go through and make sure that I do the raffles every week and everything so that they make something off of it as well.
I'm hurt!
That was there. Figure why not do it. I think I may have just gotten another guild application. Yep. Cool. And Zombie Goomba Z is on.
Is this are all those pieces making the yellow recipe for the ambrosia?
Correct. So what happens is you're getting all the pieces, you put them together, it creates the recipe, which then you learn and you can then make it.
Generic recipe, so I'll put all the pieces back in. I don't have 6.
Look, people are actually welcoming other people. It's amazing. See, now I feel all warm and fuzzy. I want to go out and, like, rescue a baby seal now.
Is that right?
Yeah, I really do. You know, if I wasn't fat and lazy and a long way away from seals. Yeah, she already got all those. Yeah, and you know, the moms that would bite me and tear me to shreds and stuff. Yeah, there's all
really
that.
Appreciate that. I got.
But you know, minus all of that, I want to go rescue a baby seal. Maybe I'll just offset that kindness by continuing not to kick puppies.
What I think would be a good goal for you is some of these daily quests to get people together for that.
Kicking puppies?
No, the daily quest.
Which ones? There's quite a few of them.
Because most of them they want you to be in a group.
That is true. Now, my only issue with those stupid things, is that everybody who goes to get them has a chance of getting different ones. So there's I think there's 3 available from each one.
Of them, yeah.
Right. So what ends up happening?
In Somerset, they were like, "Who has this quest? You can share."
The only problem is you spend all day long just cycling through all those stupid daily quests. I mean, it can literally wipe out an entire 8-hour day. Just so annoying.
Oh, he's 23. But hey, on the positive end, there are quite a few people in that level range, so maybe they can get together.
No, fuck that pleb. I'm for it.
Did you not see the adjective I used for expectations?
Do what? No, yeah. No, that's the reason why I put that in there.
Neither one of those count as any difficult expectation.
I don't know. They're pretty high. Very high expectations. Okay, so the last one is Riften. Okay, so did you look for page 6, or was there none of those available on the
Well, let's
traders?
just say that in the end, it became much more effort than actually I found that the yellow recipe, and I just
Oh, you just bought the yellow recipe and just got it over with.
yeah.
Yeah. And Riften. I'm trying to remember where the hell Riften is at. Bald's Retreat. North Wind.
So I'm going to put all these fragments in there. So there's only one missing. So somebody else
It's
can
Riften.
decide to do it if
Unrick Tower. I'm sure somebody at some point will probably be more than happy to find those in there. I'm completely lost for some reason. I cannot seem to find Riften. Am I in the right zone? I'm in the right zone. Okay, I am in the rift.
So, poisons are the same as alchemy, right?
they have
Do they
there's
really?
two different like bases. Basically, the liquid portion. If you use the water, it'll make a potion. If you use the other one of that level, it'll make a poison.
Grease.
There you go. So there's like 2 per level, and so the water portion makes the potions, and the other one makes the poison.
So the way it works is I have to taste all the agents, and I'll craft things that match each trait or whatever, and then that's how I level it up.
Yes, but be careful that
Okay.
first of all, each
No.
reagent has 4
No.
different traits. Okay, so what you can do
No.
is
Oh,
put
there's
in the
Riften right
water
there.
and just
Jesus.
combine 2 of them, but just make sure it doesn't say that it's an inert whatever it is, potion or poison, because that will not advance your skill any at all. So if it says
Really?
unknown poison or unknown potion, then it's going to make something that you have not discovered yet, and it's going to help you learn all the traits. So try to learn all 4 traits of every reagent you have.
So that's by tasting them, right?
No, you don't have to taste them. You just combine them.
Well, that's what the guy in the quest told me. You
What?
telling me he lied to me?
I don't know what you're talking about, but you don't have to drink any potions to discover the traits.
You have to use them to craft, and then that's how you.
No, you don't have to use anything to craft. You go to the crafting table, you put in your liquid, which is either the water or whatever it is for the poison, and then you put in two reagents, ingredient for what, they're plants or they're
randomly.
Yes, but make sure
You know
it
what else you
says
could do?
that it's an unknown potion or unknown poison and not inert, because the inert will not do anything for you.
You could also
Gotcha.
just download a mod that makes that whole thing so much easier.
Okay,
Right.
but for him learning how to make poisons and potions, it's probably better for him to learn how to do it himself.
No, it actually does that. So what it does is when you go
I'm
over
gonna
there.
struggle through, eh? I'm gonna struggle through. I'm not going to crack things like this.
Okay,
I'm
but
struggling.
you learn a lot more when you do this discovering yourself than
Yes.
do a mod.
Well, no, even with
Agreed.
the mod, you still do discovering yourself.
Okay,
No,
YOLO.
I'm saying like he knows the things that go together
I'm crafting.
instinctively rather than having it pull together,
I made a protection reversion poison. The fuck
See, there
is
you go.
this? Minor.
And
I mean-
keep in mind, here's something else that you can think about, okay? Say like you got a healing potion, okay? If you combine those same things, but instead of the water, you use the poison thing, it'll make a poison. So just
Okay,
keep
so
that
I
in
am
mind too.
I'm going through there. Screw it. I haven't killed anybody much today. Would like to do a little bit of battle.
There were a couple of work orders that I got, or whatever they're called, writs, where I wasn't sure how to make it, and it was using the, like, say, a health potion instead of water. It used poison, so just keep that in mind.
And I would tell you there's a mod to help you with that, but you guys don't like mods. So
Oh, I do like
I'm gonna
mods.
keep
but
my
for
mods to
in-
myself.
Wait, you can only
in this
put more than 2 after you keep leveling it up, right?
You can only put two
Okay,
in,
take it
more
into-
than 2 after you put a skill point into it. It's not that I don't like mods. It's just for this particular
just giving
instance
you
right
crap.
here, he helps. I know, I'm well aware of that. But it helps for him to learn how to do it. You know, when you start looking at those mods that automatically do things for you, you're not really learning anything, are you?
Well, no, it doesn't this particular one does not automatically do anything for you. What it does is it shows you the ones that you don't have, or the things that you have not tried putting together.
Resubscription
Learn what they are.
Apparently you are doing something
So
right, Captain.
it gives you the ability to say, aha, I haven't put these two together yet. I'll put these two together so I can learn, whatever it puts together.
Yeah, because the game doesn't tell you that, right? It doesn't tell you which
No,
one
it's
already-
all about discovery, and the whole game is. Even the quest lines used to not be able to be viewable at all, and you had to just figure it out by going around and talking to people until somebody gave you a quest. The game's made like that, or was originally.
Right, but once you craft a poison, you don't have the recipe per se. You just craft it. You don't keep it as knowledge. That's where the mod comes in.
No, but you do have that trait on the ingredient, so then you can combine the two that have the same trait together, and you're definitely going to make that poison or potion. So if you combine two things that, everything else is different except for the plus hit points, and it's going to make a hit point regen, potion or something like that.
Okay, so where in the heck am I at? Where in the heck am I going?
By tidally draining whatever the fuck.
So for like, I have a friend,
all the way around.
Blue, you know of him at least. He has a mod that if he has the writ for it, he can just go up to the crafting table and it'll just make it for him.
Yep, I've got a mod for that.
Yes, but I can look at something and I can actually know what to put together because I know what I'm doing and I'm not using a mod. Now, there's something to be said for mods, but, in learning how to do these things, it's probably better you do it yourself.
Sagub says knowing is overrated. Or you might be like me, where you've done it yourself a billion times before the mod ever even came out, to the point where you're really tired of doing it yourself over and over. Believe me, when you do 7 writs a day, every single day on multiple characters, after a while you're like, you know what, just do it for me. I don't even care anymore. Just get it done and over with.
I get that completely.
But the problem with the alchemy in this game is that their UI interface is horrible, like really, really bad. And that's what my mod does, is my mod takes that interface and makes it much more streamlined. Pretty much, if anybody at ZOS had any intelligence, what they would do is they would take that interface out of that mod and make it part of the game and say, this is now our interface.
Well, once you like know a recipe, you should be able to easily repeat it, but you can't in alchemy for sure.
Yeah, I'll have to take a screenshot for you next time I go by. I think it's just so much better laid out. Pretty much what happens is you choose what you want the desired effect to be. So if you're looking for something that gives you health, you click on the little health thing, and then you click search, and it shows you every recipe that can be made that uses or that ends up giving you that result. And then if you have it, you can choose whether or not it's one that you already know, or if it's one that you don't know, you can mix together unknown components to create it. Asian Crockpot, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst
I
us.
do. I mean, I think there's a lot of use for that, but in his case, where he hasn't done any of it, I think it's useful for him to combine everything and get everything opened up, so he knows
It helps.
what each.
And sorry about that,
And when
Stega.
I
I did
was
not
doing it, it
actually
was
hit it because I
helpful
was in the
for
middle
me
of
to
talking.
know what
But
each one is,
thank you so
open
very
up
much
each
for the
trait on
resubscription,
each
sir.
reagent, so
And
then
the
I could
24
easily
months
combine it
of
myself.
supporting the Robot Legion. Could not appreciate that more than you right now. 2 years that I've now been affiliated with Twitch.
Just learning all those traits of
I have
each
nothing at all to show for it.
definitely
Nothing. Woo!
advance your alchemy pretty.
Okay, so I gotta go into Riften. I'm just gonna follow the road. Now that I'm here, I'm just gonna follow the road. Much, much easier. Open up Riften, finally. While I'm here, I will assassinate the last person that is needed to be assassinated for the Litany of Blood. And then I'm done with that. That'll be finished. Okay, so who am I going to liberate of their soul here? We are after Eldefir, he whose arms are coiled, stained with the ink and weeds of the sea.
It takes so long.
Eldefir in Riften. Eldefir is all
I
over
was
the
sent for you.
Just doesn't keep up with you either.
I gotta go to the Fighters Guild. Ah, it's one of those. Fighters Guild, if I remember correctly, I believe is that building right there. Nope, stop following me around, mister. I'm just running from the guy. I'm hoping like heck that maybe, wow, 100 fish and no roe. That's horrible. Fighters? Yeah, this is Fighters. I swear to God, mister, I will turn around and stab you. Stop following me around. Eldefir. I hope you like witnessing murders, because it's going to happen. That is not, you know what? Okay, I need to set this up. So we'll take that. And then we will... That's what I wanted right there. Okay, so if I'm correct, that is now all 12 of the assassinations I had to do for the Litany of Blood. So I should have that done, which means now I can go ahead, head back to the Assassin's League, and turn that in. Glad to have that done, I really am. That's a beast of a thing to do. While I'm there, I'll go ahead and do my Assassin's contract for the day. Get that done and out of the way, so we are going to Gold Coast. Gold Coast Ray Shrine. That's a lot of... Did you buy your fish, Segov, or did you do the fishing for it?
Yes, it's coffee time! Coffee, 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 coffee!
Pardon me, I have to blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Ah, much better. I feel human-ish, sort of. Sort of human-ish. Which is a very strange feeling for a robot. Very strange. Bye. Nobody ever says when they leave.
Yeah. Guess he left, huh?
Oh yeah, I guess he did. Maybe he has drained you of all the information you needed. So he doesn't need you anymore. Now knows everything.
You're the one who answers all of his questions.
No, actually you did more answering than I did. I was very appreciative of it. Allowed me to focus on what I was doing. I very much wish that more people would answer questions in Discord and on games, so I don't have to. That'd be great.
I don't mind answering questions.
Yeah, I'm always happy to help people.
If I know the answers anyway.
Oh, if I don't know the answers, I'll just make it up.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yep. What is it Nero always says? It's 50 cents for an answer, $1 for a correct answer.
Because I don't, there's a lot still I don't
There it
know.
is.
I've only been playing again for about...
Woohoo! So I'm currently wearing the guise of the Cadaverous Assassin, and I'm about to take a new guise of the Cadaverous Assassin. Because I've just finished the Litany of Blood, so I've got all 12 people. It is, remember the skeleton I was telling you I was walking around as a skeleton?
Right.
Litany of Blood is complete. All 12 of the contracts have been taken care of. Very happy.
Assassin, come. Speak with me.
Do you have anything for this one today, speaker?
Yes. The Night Mother whispered and the listener has spoken. Our dread father demands blood.
Who does Khajiiti need to kill?
Before we begin, I offer you a chance to truly impress our dark patrons. 2 challenges. Complete these tasks and receive additional rewards. Just be sure to kill the target. As long as they die,
all of my
our dread father will be
food
satisfied.
and experience scroll doing that recipe. Trying to find them anyway. The bank doesn't it's laggy, so it doesn't keep up with you, and it gets to look frustrating.
Anyway, we had a couple of new people and join, so I thought I'd throw that up again. Hadn't gotten the benefit.
Right.
Because people love the free boxes. Why the hell not, right? Blood Eagle is listening.
You must go to the sewer tenement. I hear it's remarkably cozy for a sewer. Full of the little comforts that put our targets at ease. That make them careless. You'll be considered a trespasser, so if you want to avoid a bounty, you should avoid being seen.
What does Khajiiti need to do?
The sewer is a tangled nest of tunnels and cisterns. Even the most wary assassin can be caught off guard there. But we are much more than assassins, aren't we?
We are.
Complete your task without alerting the residents of the sewer tenement to your presence.
Blood Eagle understands.
I'm eager to see just how swift you are. This is the perfect opportunity to put your speed to the test. An overseer stalks those sewers periodically. My challenge is simple. Kill your mark and escape the sewers before the overseer arrives.
What is your second challenge?
If blood is to be spilled, let it be spilled in Sithis' name. Use the Blade of Woe. In doing so, you honor your dread father and the Brotherhood.
Please tell this one. Anything else?
A client requested that we destroy one of the target's favored possessions. A custom-made hookah. It is an heirloom, you see. All that history, all those memories, gone in an instant.
That's different.
Sithis will be pleased to see it destroyed.
Who is Blood target?
An Argonian called Augier. He's organizing a search party to look for a Nord maiden who disappeared a few days ago. Alas for poor Augier. That maiden does not want to be found.
Gotcha.
Kill this lizard.
The OGA will die. And off we go. To complete the daily contract, make the people happy, to kill the things, etc., etc., etc. I love the music in this game. Okay, so we are headed to the wrong button. There we go. Oop. Okay, so it looks like the custom-made hookah is there, and okay, I know exactly where we're at. Like you, non-combat pets. I do not want any non-combat pets anymore. Character only wants Anchor. Actually, I should be good here. Okay, so she's currently back there. There. Custom-made hookah. Yes. And my target. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm looking for my target, who is an Argonian known as Uvugier. Here yet? Move now. Close. Crap, crap, crap. Now the question is Uvugier in there or in there? My lady, turn around before this other lady moves. Crap, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming.
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
Yeah, it was one. I can get found out 5 times before I lose. That was one. Staying here. And there's my target right there. If I can actually get out of here or not, I don't think I can. What I thought. Only stealthing for now, if you're actually listening. Is This is actually a magic user. But I'm doing the assassin's quests to get my assassin up to 10. This is one of the things I was telling you that you can do. Dark Brotherhood. Here comes her. Oh, come on, come on. So watch, I gotta wait for him to move. I have 1 minute 36 seconds to get out of here. Oh, come on. I'll take it. $59 seconds to get out of here. Come on, hurry up, hurry, 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 hurry. Move, lady. Gonna go bad. Oh, stop it. 18, 17. Gonna be close. Come on, come on, come on. 9, 8. I'm not gonna make it. Shit. Well, that sucks. So I failed one of my missions. That was just bad RNG, is all it was. I had people go in every direction and there was just nothing I could do. It happens. It does happen. Sometimes you get lucky, you make it all the way through. Other times it just doesn't work out that way. This is definitely one of those times it didn't work out that way. But at least I'm done with the assassin. Oh, and actually, no, I've got a new Assassin's Guild quest, don't I? Didn't notice that. I guess I'm not done with the Assassin's Guild yet. He's gonna be angry.
Was there something else, Assassin?
This one has a return speaker.
What news have you brought to me this time?
The target in the sewer tenement has been eliminated.
Well done. What about the challenges that I posed for this task?
Khajiiti completed some of your challenges.
A soul has been sent to the void. Pity that you weren't able to complete both of my challenges. But there's no sense dwelling on your failures. Here's your reward. Return tomorrow. There is always work to be done.
Yeah. Okay, so now that I'm no longer actually assassinating, I can go ahead and hop out of this. and instead move into my assassin's clothing. Not at all. There's nothing wrong with doing Dark Brotherhood on multiple characters. I enjoy the perks out of it, so I do it with multiple characters.
The speaker has already
But yeah,
decided.
Dark Brotherhood is actually really good.
Too close? They killed
Well, there you go.
Simbar,
You should
Astara.
appreciate how
I'm
chatty
going to be
he
a
is.
part of this, whether you give the command or not.
Yeah, I'm actually answering him on the stream. Which is why the conversation seems very one-sided. Although everybody else who's looking at Guild Chat's saying, Jesus Christ, Guild Leader's an ass. He's not even answering the guy.
No, they're probably thinking, oh, hey, that kid is a very chat.
Assassin, it's time to collect a payment past due.
Of course, Matron. But why was Mirabelle so upset?
Mirabelle's outburst doesn't concern you, Assassin. Focus on the task at hand. Count Carolus still owes us for the sacrament. He claimed to have information about the Black Dragon. Meet him at the ruins of Dossick Moor and find out what he knows.
Why does he want to meet at the ruins?
We're not sure, but that's where he requested to meet. He has a camp there which he's using for his own clandestine purposes. Before you go, talk to Mirabelle. She has information concerning the Count that could prove useful to your mission.
Khajiiti will talk to Mirabelle before he heads out.
Don't dawdle, Assassin. I gave you a job and I expect you to handle it.
Before Bloodigo goes and speaks with her, can you tell Khajiiti what Mirabelle was so upset about?
Curiosity isn't a trait I encourage, especially when it comes to matters inside the sanctuary. Still, you'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Mirabelle has allowed Tanik's injury and the deaths of Simbar and the others to make her emotional.
Mirabelle close to Simbar?
As close as any lovers can be, I suppose. The recent deaths visited upon us have affected Mirabelle, but Simbar's torture and murder, that one has left a mark. It has made her emotional, which is never a good thing in our business.
What do you mean by emotional?
The deaths hit her hard, especially Simbar's. She craves revenge, and it's making her anxious, reckless. That's dangerous for an assassin. We need to be cold, precise, calculated. The heat of emotion leads to mistakes, and that gets people killed.
You can remind this one why we want to meet with the Count, yes?
Have you been so inundated with contracts that you've forgotten? The
Yes.
Count performed the sacrament and named Governor Fortunata, promising us gold and information on the Black Dragon. You completed our part of the bargain. Now it's the Count's turn.
This one will go see Mirabelle. Yeah, so any character that you care about, that you're definitely going to play, I would do the Assassin's Brotherhood on, the Dark Brotherhood, and also the Thieves Guild. Because the bonuses that you get to different things are really useful. Even this character that is a Magicka user and a caster still has some things in those two skill lines that are really useful for. But I definitely understand what you mean by character arcs and sort of themes of your characters. There is some really good reasons to do certain things on certain characters, but any character that you will be playing long term, I would definitely tell you that there are some good parts about it. The way I look at it is my character is a necromancer, but I'm not evil. I'm actually a good necromancer. However, I also do the Assassins, or the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild because of a promise I made for one in my character story arc, and because of an opportunity in the other one. And those are the two reasons why I do it. So my character is neither a thief nor an assassin per se, but doing this job is part of a story arc, and that's the reason why I do it. And the benefits are kind of nice.
Astara just gave you my mission, didn't she? Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Astara said you had information for Khajiiti.
Did she? So I get to do all the work and you wind up with all the glory? I'm getting a little tired of sticking to the shadows all the time. I'm sorry. Was there something else you wanted from me? Excuse my attitude, but you have to understand. Simbar. Anyway, I've been hunting the Black Dragon, on my own. I got so close I could hear her voice, but I had to break off the hunt. I didn't want to wind up dead, you understand? Well, right. I suppose that sounds cowardly to you, our newest assassin. The pride and joy of the matron and the speaker both. Your blade never dulls, does it, assassin?
Why didn't the starter give you this information?
Isn't it obvious? She thinks I've lost my perspective. That I'm too sad or angry or whatever to do the job I've done 100 times before. Just promise that you won't tell Astara about any of this. She already thinks I'm reckless enough as it is.
Khajiiti will keep your secret.
I appreciate your discretion. If Astara knew what I've been up to, she'd confine me for my own protection. We're assassins, damn it. We don't need protection.
Ledigo will go and speak to the Count now.
One more thing. The last time I tracked the Black Dragon, I followed her past the Dosik Moor ruins toward the old enclave of the Hourglass before I turned back. Make sure the Count tells you what he knows about the Order of the Hour's old haunt.
Ledigo thanks you for the information. Okay, so I have two choices. I can either tell Astara about Maribel or just go and see the Count. Because she is my sister, I am going to make sure that I keep what I got going. Here it is, right here. I'm not going to tell her about Maribel. None of her damn business. Because Maribel does not seem too emotional to me. Okay, so back to talk to the Count and see what the next step of that one is. He's supposed to give me some kind of information. We'll see if he gives me the actual information that I'm supposed to. We are headed up to... There he is, right there. Just go here, maybe? Then I can go back to the Thieves Guild to complete that. Actually, I think I'm done with that zone now, if I'm right. Do as much of the Thieves Guild as I can, and then go back to Somerset, finally. Go... I do still have a bounty on me, so I do not want to worry about getting caught. But seriously? Boy, you picked the wrong guy. Okay, all you guys are starting to get nerves. I'm not into fighting yet. Right now I'm into trying to get this quest done. Try that again. Go around the wolves because everybody seems to be knocking me off my mount today. As long as I do not come across any guards, I should be alright for... Yay, pewter!
I'm not used to being ordered about by a clandestine organization, so let's get this over with. I'd prefer to conclude our business and forget all about that dreadful ritual I had to perform.
Time to pay what you owe. Tell Khajiiti about the Black Dragon.
I already told your associate everything I know. The woman with the dark hair and the staff. Mirabelle, I believe she said her name was. Do I really need to repeat myself to every assassin that slips out of the shadows? If that's supposed to frighten me, it's working. The Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. They're using the old enclave of the Hourglass to amass an army. Siege weapons, new recruits. It's a threat to your people and mine. If that's everything, I'd like to get back on my horse and return to Castle Kvatch. If I'm gone too long, I suspect Primate Artorius will go ahead and change all the locks.
Count Calaris, a few more questions before you leave.
Oh, very well. What's a few more moments when I get to spend it with a deadly assassin? What else would the Brotherhood like to know?
Is there anything else you can tell Blood Eagle about the Black Dragon?
Just that the Black Dragon is one of the deadliest warriors I've ever seen. Wears armor as dark as oblivion and twice as frightening. Even makes the rest of the Order nervous. Right after I received the first reports about her, the murders began.
Any idea why a warrior of the Order would be murdering members of the Dark Brotherhood?
Not a clue. We only suspected that the murder victims were members of your guild recently, so my spies never even explored that line of questioning. No offense, but if the lot of you wound up destroying each other, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. By the Ruby Throne, stop doing that! I've told you everything I know. The Order of the Hour has increased its numbers by offering pardons to Fortunata's pirates, and the Black Dragon can be found in the Enclave of the Hourglass. Now, leave me be!
This one will let you go. Cooking fire, nothing in here worth a darn. Okay, so from here, I am going to the... After I get this pewter. So, what is it that your character is... what is your purpose of your character? Are you more of a... Are you more of a caster? More of a stealther? Or more of a tank?
Assassin! Over here! Assassin! I hoped I might run into you here.
And also, what is your preferred... What is your preferred resource? Do you use magic or do you use stamina for all your attacks? Okay, so the way that it works is the armor essentially supports the roll. So what I mean by that is if you're a pure tank wearing 5 pieces of heavy, 1 piece of medium, and 1 piece of light, does a really good job of giving you a bunch of bonuses to your health a bunch of bonuses to your armor and not having attacks hit you, but does not help your stamina at all, which means your stamina drains really quickly. Does not help your magic at all, which means your magicka drains really quickly, if you're using those. If you are more into stealthing around or doing things that require lots of stamina, you're better off with 6 pieces of medium and 1 piece of heavy. The reason why is the medium armor supports a larger stamina pool, which blocking uses and stealthing uses, and all of your different types of attacks are using. So wearing 6 pieces of medium and 1 piece of heavy, which would be your chest piece, gives you a little bit of armor resistance, but a whole big pool of stamina. If you noticed earlier when I was sneaking around, my character had to stop and rebuild his stamina all the time. That's because I'm a magicka character, so my stamina pool is not very big at all, which means I run out of stamina quickly doing things like sneaking around. If you are using a lot of magicka abilities, or you want your spells to do the most damage they can, or you use magicka for different things, then you're better off doing 5 pieces of light, 1 piece of heavy, and 1 piece of medium. That way it increases your magicka pool and makes it where you can cast more spells more often before you run out. So that's your different types of armor. Mirabelle, what are you doing here?
Who do you think you are to question my actions? If you must know, Astara sent me to look into the Order of the Hour's activities. Siege weapons, new recruits. They're building an army out here.
Astara sent you here?
Saw right through that, did you? Astara didn't send me. That was a lie. I'm here without contract or permission. I know this might be hard for you to understand, but I need to do this. For Simbar.
You are very welcome. What exactly are you planning to do?
Just one thing. I need to find the Black Dragon and make her pay for what happened to Simbar. I heard her voice and I'd recognize it anywhere. Are you going to stand in my way?
You should not face the Black Dragon alone.
I don't expect you to understand, and I don't want your help. Those siege weapons and other preparations the Order is making, by the way. You should do whatever you can to destroy them and disrupt their operations.
Ethan will disrupt the preparations if he can. Okay, so Mirabelle is... Oh, I just saw something there. Where'd it go? Come on, I saw it. I saw you right there. I don't care about the Order. Okay. So as I'm sneaking around here, because I am a magicka character, you're going to notice that my stamina, if I'm not standing still, will go down pretty quick. That is because I am a... Ah, come on. Damn it. Wasn't supposed to be seen. Now I got seen. I'll take it. Guess that's what I should have probably done to the other person. I did not think they would be able to see me that far away. And I was almost done with my, bounty. Now I got a new bounty. I really should be pickpocketing these guys instead of just taking them out. Pickpocket them first, then backstab them. Gotta keep reminding myself to do that. Pickpocket, then stab. Pocket, then assassinate? Murder? Or assassinate? Murderinate? Whatever. Thanks?
What assurances do I have before I present your offer to the remaining Red Sails captains?
I guarantee your pirates will enjoy all the rights and privileges of the Order, but only so long as they remain righteous.
And the pardons we were promised? Much of my crew is wanted for crimes throughout the Gold Coast and beyond.
Everyone who joins the Order has their offenses absolved, both religiously and legally. We're about to initiate Captain Zayas' crew now, by the way.
I'll take word of your fair offer to my crew, after I observe the initiation, if you're all right with that.
Investigate the Enclave. Stop the negotiation. Question is... Haha, sucker. That was pretty fun. No more negotiations, sorry. Now I need to stop the initiation. Basilica of blah blah blah. Eternity? It's weird. Playing a Magicka character to me does not feel like I should be doing assassination stuff. Oh, I forgot to take him out first. Again. I have a moment to take a sip of coffee.
I'll always forgive my enemies, but I remember their names. Got one chance to get this right.
Green to green. Come over here and get all this fruit and vegetables. Oh wait, no. Ah, crap. Thought I'd have enough time to pickpocket him. And perhaps take him out, but that did not work out that way. My stamina drains so fast. Just trying to sneak up here and I'm almost out. I'm gonna come back up.
Your
stamina,
past
go.
is forgotten as your
Crap.
new life for
Crap, crap.
Akatosh begins. Honor to the Order. To me, warriors of Akatosh!
Never piss off a necromancer. Just saying. Just don't piss off the necromancer. Bad for you. This would have been better off. Whew. Look at that bounty I got going on though. Such a bounty. Uh-oh. I just got smacked with a whole bunch of things.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Monk Dr. Spot Rocker, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us. Wait till she comes back. Oh, there. Quick about it. Sure. Why not? Harden has been burned. Search the enclave of the Hourglass. See where this guy goes. Ooh. What I can do while I'm here. How's my bags are not too bad. I don't have as much stuff as I thought. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? She kept on walking. Ah, crap. Well, steal it all. Screw it. Just steal everything. Kill them all. Steal them all. I've almost got a maxed out bounty. That guy's just got to die. I don't even know what he did wrong, but he's gonna have to die because these guys are all evil.
I mostly kill people who kill people.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Ah, crap. I don't care about leather laces.
That's not a stew pot. It's my laundry.
Where did I just go? Crap, there are people everywhere. Yeah, I have definitely got to... Oh, man, there's... Oh, boy. No, 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 no. Yeah. I don't even know where in the hell it is I'm headed to. There's two people right there. I think I can... Close enough. Slip in here before either one of them notice I'm here.
The only fish that go where the rivers flow are the dead ones.
I gotta kill that thing. Why can't I? Not. You know what? You want to play? I didn't really need anything off of him, but oh, there we go. I destroyed him. Yay. Crap. Hey, wait. What? Well, my thing is already maxed out, so I don't even care. Okay, no more pickpocketing. But just in case. I'll take that. I was pretty sure that that person was probably going to get up. Ah. Just taking everything. I normally don't go this crazy killing everybody, but not normally. Where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be doing here? But no, stay. Get down. Eat Lyra. Hey, where in the hell's Lyra at?
I'm unarmed. May we speak before you kill me?
Oh.
It seems you have me at a disadvantage.
Aha.
But you don't have to be afraid of me. Put away your weapons, and I'll help you in whatever way I can.
You will tell Khajiiti. Why are you helping him?
Primate Artorias teaches us that no one is beyond redemption. In time and with effort, all wrongs can be righted. I can be patient. Can you?
Perhaps Khajiiti does not need redemption.
The Primate says regrets are as numerous as the stars in the sky, and they shine brightest in the darkness. But I don't want to talk about religion anymore, do you?
Oh, that would where I was supposed to go.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be afraid
Tell this
of me.
one where he can find the Black Dragon.
The Black Dragon? How brave of you to seek the most powerful warrior in our order. I can show you where her chambers are, if you like. You know, the Black Dragon was a lot like you once, before she sought redemption. Very much the same, I see. The Black Dragon was an assassin, a member of the Dark Brotherhood, until she had enough of following the commands of others. You're pretty good at that. Silence can be very intimidating. In the right hands, of course. Come, I'll take you to the Black Dragon's chambers, and you can meet her for yourself. Stay close. The Black Dragon's chambers are behind that door. Follow me.
Dun dun dun. Oh, maybe hit the wrong key.
Looks like we're all alone.
Let's see. And Lyra, the lady I just walked in here with, is the Black Dragon, which is new.
Psst! Assassin! Up here! I'm waiting for the Black Dragon.
Setting a trap for the dragon. Is that the idea?
Wait, who's that with you?
I am death, you silly fool.
And Mirabelle
We'll
said,
meet again, assassin. And next time I'll be ready to deal with you.
Don't mourn for me, assassin. I've always dreamed of the void. I'll see Simbar and the Dread Father soon. But you need to warn Astara. The Black Dragon is...
Overextended death scene. They got me. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Love those. Going to die. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so back to where we were. Need to head up there. Ah. I definitely need to get rid of this bounty I got. It is substantial. Chest there? Look at that. There is a chest there. Actually meant to go through here and off and have not done so yet. Go lockpick. Picker off. I think this one is the check mark. I have to find out on my next one. Okay, so back we go. So I guess maybe I'm going to get in trouble for not having told Astara about Mirabelle wanting to go after the revenge, because obviously that got Mirabelle killed. Which, had I said something, I think Mirabelle would still be alive, maybe? think perhaps I got Maribel killed. Maybe when I didn't have to. Could have kept her alive. I'm a horrible friend. Oh. Oh, my shoulder itches and I can't reach it. Just stretch it. Oh. Nope, that ain't happening. Ooh, this... I can't reach. Ah, screw it. Just gonna have to stay itched. Stay itchy, I should say. Ah. Yeah, I do believe a star is gonna be angry.
So, Assassin, was the Count's information worth all the trouble he put us through?
The Count told this one that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour.
The Black Dragon is one of the Order. That puts everything that she's done to us in a new perspective. What else did you uncover?
The Order of the Hour is using the Red Sails pirates to bolster its numbers.
The Grand Sermonizer, the Chanters, now an army of religious warriors. It seems the priests of Akatosh have declared war against the Dark Brotherhood. Were you able to learn anything else about the Black Dragon?
The Black Dragon and the Order have turned the old enclave of the Hourglass into its headquarters.
So the Count was using the ruins of Dossick Moor to spy on the Order of the Hour? Now if we only had some idea as to who's inside the Black Dragon's armor.
She's a woman named Lyra. She may have been a member of the Brotherhood. Eagle uncovered her journal.
One of our brothers and sisters? I don't recognize the name, but there are other sanctuaries. Why would our sister hunt us? And why work for the Order of the Hour? Where's Maribel? I need her to do some digging.
Maribel is dead. Black Dragon killed her.
You encountered the Black Dragon? And you survived? But Maribel, why was she even there? I knew her recklessness was going to get her killed. And now we face a greater threat. For all that you've learned, there's still so much we don't know.
Eastman was able to sabotage a number of the Order's preparations.
You did well to disrupt the Order's preparations, and your reward includes a bonus to reflect that. I just wish we hadn't lost another sister along the way. But that's all for now, Assassin. Speaker Tyrannus and I have much to discuss. The Black Dragon has struck again. Maribel is dead.
This happened during the Assassin's mission. Did we learn anything? Or did Maribel die in vain?
We learned that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. We recovered her journal and discovered her true name, Lyra.
Lyra. Allow me to study the journal, and its secrets will be revealed.
I can't think of anyone better for the task, brother.
I'll dig into the Black Dragon's journal immediately.
See that you do.
You're just all moving me around like I'm just made out of paper mache. Okay, so now we are done with the guild for this moment. Still have quite a bounty though. We'll have to get rid of that bounty before we continue. Many places that I can do that. If I'm correct, I believe now we have needed. Nope, not yet. We've got more to go. Ah, the Grand Adventure. So I got 3 more quests to do. Everything else in there is done. Perfect. Sure I have no more quests in here. I do not, so we are good. Means now I can go back to This one. I believe is in. Hughesbane. Okay, so I did do everything in Hughesbane except for the main storyline quest. Cool. That makes me happy. Only displayed zone. No matches. Welcome back, sir. Okay, so I am headed back to Hughesbane. What are you up to, Teresa?
Same thing I'm always up to.
Trying to take over the world?
What's that?
Trying to take over the world?
Yes, yes. Same thing I do every night.
Gotta love a Pinky in the Brain reference.
Yes, yes. Have you tried to watch any of those old cartoons like that? They look so old.
I watch them all the time. The only thing that pisses me off about them is that they're in 4:3 format, and obviously new TVs are now on all in 6:9.
Right.
Other than that, though, I still watch them.
But they look like they're so old, though.
Oh, I don't care. I love them. I usually watch Tiny Toons when I am shaving every other day.
Really?
Yep. Luckily, each season has like 63 episodes, and there's like 5 seasons, so it lasts me through lots of shaves.
Wow, that's a lot.
Although technically, it takes me like an hour to an hour and a half to shave sometimes. So
Why
I go through a couple.
do you take you that long?
Because I shave my face, I shave my head. Lots of hair coming off. I am bald by choice, and trying to keep my palate smooth is a hell of a friggin' job.
I was gonna say, I think it takes me less time to shave my leg.
Yeah, I know. Keep threatening Drea that I'm going to get the laser surgery crap where nothing grows back for 10 to 20 years.
Laser hair removal, yeah.
Yep. The last time I looked at it, I think it was $1,500. I'm still wanting to get it.
And it doesn't work like the first time. You have to keep going.
Yeah, you have to go. I think there's 6 treatments or something you have to keep going back for, and then it's supposed to stay for 6 to 10 years, or sorry, 10 to 20 years, something like that. Okay, so I need to go in here.
That's a decent amount of time, though.
See, I look at it as an investment, because the amount of time that I waste trying to shave, plus the things that the razor and the cleaning it and the cleaning supplies. I mean, my cleaning supplies cost me $24 every 4 months or something like that. So,
Cleaning supplies for what?
I've got an electric razor that has a cleaning system.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm a very, very lazy guy. If there's an easy way for me to do anything at all, I don't care how much money it costs, I'll do it.
Well, if you don't like the cleaning, it's worth it, I mean,
Agreed.
because some people think that they can do it themselves doesn't mean that's the best way for.
Pretty good razor. It's a brawn razor, and it can cut through up to 7 days worth of hair growth at once. For those days when I'm really, really lazy and I don't even bother to shave on my. As long as I shave on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm usually pretty good. If I skip one of those and I shave like on Monday and Friday, it's a little tough. If I'm really, really lazy and I end up shaving on Monday and then next Monday, that's pretty much it for the razor. The razor won't go any more than 7 days is all. And then, of course, it takes a hell of a cleaning to get through, to actually get a lot of stuff taken care of. But, I mean, it does. The cleaning system does great as long as you're willing to... As long as you are willing to pay the money.
This way.
Yeah.
Who's this lady?
Zira's looking for
Head
you.
shaving
Doesn't
stream?
seem too happy.
Nothing.
It's boring.
She's just stiffer than normal. And that's saying
1 second.
something.
Say it again.
Said, I think I left my cell phone in the car. I'm gonna have to go get it. You know, since it's my alarm, it's my way of knowing what time.
Yeah. Umbilical system.
Not quite, but
I don't know. I use mine for everything. My cell phone very rarely gets used for phone calls, but is my personal assistant and computer. Just for everything else.
I was trying to do that Twitch, and it was freezing up. You know, trying to make an account, and I was like, I saw the option to like log on with your Facebook, but I'm not like logged on here on the computer with Facebook. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I think I left my phone in the.
Yeah, pretty much the head shaving stream Sega is just me doing this over and 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 this and this and this, and that's pretty much what it is. Very, very boring. But I'm pretty good right now. I didn't shave for 8 days and shaved Tuesday. I'm pretty good. Today's what,
Then I'll
Wednesday?
have
So
to
I'm good
actually
till
go
Friday.
outside, you know.
Then Friday I'll shave again. Sun, it burns.
That's right. I
Oh,
really
let's
should
see.
be more into the vampire thing because, you know, people like to call me a vampire because, you know, people draw blood, and although I'm not related to that aspect, but, you know, they like to call us vampires.
You're not a phlebotomist, but because you do the lab work, therefore you're automatically phlebotomist. I mean, automatically vampire as well.
You know, that's the only thing people know of the lab is
Right.
phlebotomy.
Yeah, I think that they think that the phlebotomist actually draws the blood, then runs all the tests, and somehow sits there in a creepy Frankenstein laboratory with lightning coming down, and wah as they spinning things around.
And then for a long time, I actually worked in blood banks, so that was even.
Did she say why?
You know of our botched raid on Magnifica Valora's tomb.
You
But
know,
the
and then I
Iron
work
Wheel
night
is
shifts,
here
so,
to
you know, I don't
recover
really
her
go
missing
outside. And
dowry.
people like to say,
So,
you know, like
we
to compare
didn't
me to a vampire.
Who did? Zira wants answers. She's in the den. Go on now.
All right, bloody, we'll meet you there.
You know where to find Zira. Always staring at papers in the den she is.
Hello, Khajiiti. What do you know about the diary heist?
I know Zira doesn't like to talk about it. Lost the best of the guild to that folly. Nicholas thought he could steal Magnifica Valora's dowry from her family.
Oh, how about that? Good timing. This dolmen is.
What happened?
Nicholas was wrong. Everyone died but Zira. For a guildmaster,
And there aren't 50
he should
million
have
people
known
here.
better than to bet everything on a single heist. Best you don't repeat that to Zira.
This one does not understand why the Iron Wheel thinks we stole the dowry.
Someone pinned the blame on the guild. Used to think the Iron Wheel wanted revenge for us trespassing in Magnifica Valora's family tomb. But Chief Inspector Ranbik is after the missing dowry. You heard it yourself. No idea who really took it. No idea why.
Why is the Iron Wheel still concerned about the dowry?
You think I know a lick about dowries? You trying to flatter me? A dowry is like a bar tab. It's the promise of available drinks, not the drinks themselves. But if there was no tab, why would anyone go to that bar, you see? Good, that's one of us.
And I just realized that I forgot to change into my Thieves Guild outfit. Let's see. Today's listing is have a lead on some buried treasure, no digging required. It's stashed in secluded sewers, and we have a buyer interested in the appropriation. Not going to sit long. Send a professional. I'll take it.
Fresh tip caught your interest? I know the place. Say the word, and we can all be a little richer today.
Litigo's ready. Take him to the heist. Woohoo! Okay, so I gotta keep in mind that this is timed and I need to be quick. Quickity quick. Maybe. Possible. Aha, here we go. Okay, so this is where we're going. And go. Find the treasure, find hidden chests. That's the treasure. Oh, crap. Forgot about the stupid traps. Come my way. Oh, come on, lady. Only got 8 minutes. One of my treasures is there. Oh shit, it's right there. Crap. Well, hell. Damn it.
Fan out! I need...
Almost makes me think I might be better served just by killing everyone. I guess that's not totally true though. Treasure. Hidden caches over there. Caches over. No way in the world am I going to get this done in time. Above? Ah, there we go. Yeah, this is not going to happen in time. No way. Can go anywhere. Oh, I flubbed up this mission completely and totally. Come on, stamina. Got that one there. Come on, stamina. hell? How do I get back there? Ah. Oh, not that. Well, you can tell I'm out of practice from doing the Thieves Guild stuff. 2. Fortunately, it doesn't... What? Who detected me? Like, majorly out of practice. Of me? Let's get it. Over there. Wait for him to move. Got 19 seconds, so I'm definitely not going to make the definitely not going to make the time.
I always forgive.
What? Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. Screwed that part up. Okay, and I got one more chest that way. Nope, not this. I don't even know why I'm trying. I should just kill everybody now, but need the practice, so therefore I shall practice. Yeah, I heard about that. Did he get banned or did he just get suspended temporarily? Yeah, because I saw ban everywhere, but they made it sound like he just got temporarily suspended. But the issue is that the most popular streamers on Twitch are all the people who do the most stupid, edgy crap. You know, the people that do the most stupid, edgy crap to make sure that they get noticed. So, and besides, you know as well as I do that there's no way in hell that Twitch is going to let somebody who makes them that much money possibly not, you know, get whatever he wants. Okay, I got you right. So as much money as he brings in for Amazon, they'll renege. They always do. All of them are the same. A bunch of hypocritical organizations. All they really care about is that bottom dollar. If they didn't care so much about that bottom dollar, they wouldn't worry so much about taking half of the income that you guys give me. They're multi-billionaires, I'm not. But yet they still feel like they need to take half my income. And then act like they're doing me a favor. Hey, Blood Eagle, look at this new cool thing we've given you. We've given you the ability to put one more emoticon on your stream. Aren't we so gracious? Aren't we so nice? Aren't you so glad that you have hooked up with us?
Hey,
Not every job goes according to plan, but that does not mean we need to run off with our tails between our legs. You got the goods, Farendar will sniff out another buyer soon enough.
Let us get back to the... Well, I failed that one spectacularly. Trying to decide this afternoon whether or not continuing to play ESO or playing some more ATS.
Any job you can walk away from is a good one.
Khajiit is tired, dirty, and damp. Tell him there's some good news.
Crime is dirty business, boss. Best to discourage it from getting dirtier. Show that we are squeamish, and soon everyone will keep their precious things in outhouses and chamber pots. Have a soak and count your coin. It will improve your mood.
Okay, that heist is done. While I'm here, I need to clear my bounty.
This one does not like the cold and damp.
It is 1,750 gold. Clear this one's bounty.
No questions, only gold and wares.
Oh, that's cool. Pay a bounty to a fence. I've already done that before. 1,000 gold or greater. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Okay. There goes all the stuff I sold. Not bad. We will launder... We'll launder this one. And sell the rest. Perfect. As far as this goes, can't do the Monk's Disguise still. In the banker. Level 39, level 39. 9, 20. Should be good there. Now we've got what? This is Kari. Is Zira. Got 2 quests to do in here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hey, one thing: if my young child were peeing in a bathroom and somebody was filming it, I would be highly irate. I mean, obviously, you know, being a somewhat intelligent guy, I know that wasn't his intent, but
Someone told me recently that crime doesn't pay. Isn't that the dumbest thing you've ever heard?
Letigo broke into several lockboxes.
Oh, I know you did. People are already talking about the rash of break-ins. I can hardly keep up with the flood of merchants making security deposits with the guild. I've got your cut of that right here.
I might as well grab the next one for the next time I have a chance. Got some straight-laced types organizing watches, snitching to the guards, and otherwise making our lives difficult. You need to make a show of our displeasure. They'll hold their tongues. Their own personal items start going. Noted areas where these busybodies are sticking their noses, policing anybody around there should send a message. Finders keepers, all the guild cares about is locals learning when to turn a blind eye. There we go. Pickpocket, personal effects in green shade, and any treasures in green. Easy enough. Back to this quest again.
Back to the tomb? Your plan is to relive the Guild's greatest failure?
My plan is to get the Iron Wheel's boot off our necks.
There we go.
Good, you're here. I want to learn whether Magnifica Felora's dowry was truly stolen from her family tomb. If it was, we find out who did. And if it wasn't, we complete the heist that Nicholas began. What's she gonna do? Send a second Iron Wheel?
How would we do that?
We return to Aldenobia Tomb, bypass the deadliest traps I've ever encountered, and then scour the treasure vaults for anything we can find.
Khajiiti isn't? When do we leave?
I appreciate the confidence, but too many good people died there the first time. We do this right, or we don't do it at all.
Alright, this one is listening.
Perseus Loke can give us an edge. He's one of the few living people to set foot in Magnifica Felora's family tomb. Take Quen and collect him from his shop. Meet the rest of us on the road to Tanith by Prince's Gate.
Perseus Locke can be trusted, yes?
I guarantee Perseus Loke is no friend of the Iron Wheel. He's expecting you at the Diamond Thimble. And he'll be insufferable if you keep him waiting.
Please tell this one. Why is Perseus Locke not a friend of the Iron Wheel?
Perseus Loke once served Magnifica Felora. When she wore the clothes he designed, she was the envy of Tanith society. But there was a scandal, and he fled here, beyond Tanith's reach. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know he blames her.
You know of Magnifica Felora?
She's the heir to the Aldenobia bloodline. Her eldest sister, Zarifa, wed King Faharjad. After Zarifa's death, Felora and the king grew close. But not close. They call her the Jewel of Tanith. Beautiful, cold, and hard as a diamond.
What can you tell Bloodigo about the dowry heist?
Nicholas thought his plan to steal the dowry was almost flawless. But almost won't bring our friends back. He didn't have the right people for the job, but I do.
How did the dowry heist fail?
Nicholas knew of the dangers within, but not everything. There was a trap. I didn't understand how it worked. Not until it was too late. But this time, I know how it works, and I'll need you by my side to defeat it.
Then let's make this thing happen.
Off
Okay,
to find Perseus Loke. Meet you there, partner.
Everyone else, pack for a long journey. I'll bring us home safe and sound.
More promises you can't keep.
Wait, which one is the... That is not the same. This is the new one. There we go. Well, that's not the same one. That's the right one. There we go. Upsy daisy. Upsies in the daisies. Perseus Loke down over here.
Only the finest wares here.
Still not done this yet. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this while I'm here. That one. I have both of them. I'm thinking about making some changes to my characters. Think of.
Bit of a mess here.
Oh.
Maybe the clerk can tell us what happened.
This one shall lodge a formal complaint. What right has the Iron Wheel to march in here and smash our merchandise? Thugs. Thugs and hooligans!
Where can we find Perseus Luck?
That's exactly what the Iron Wheel said, but much louder and with the shaking of fists. When they bellowed his name, I heard a loud crash upstairs.
A loud crash? What happened?
A distraction, of course. The Iron Wheel rushed upstairs as he slipped down through some loose floorboards. But he landed feet first in a tub of bright dye, covered his boots to the brim.
Perseus Luck is leaving a trail of bright dye through Abba's Landing?
That's also what the Iron Wheel said. Most of them gave chase. The rest tossed the room upon the floor and then gave chase. If you find him before they do, tell him Mamea deserves a raise.
Khajiiti would tell him this.
You follow Loke's trail on the street. I'll
Yep.
see if I can spot him from the rooftops. Hurry!
Okay, so we are following the bright tracks.
Hurry! The Iron Wheel are on his trail.
He's good as found. What I want to know is why does the paint only transfer down every like 50 feet? He got both of his feet stuck in paint. Then shouldn't it be every step? Oh wait, I think one of the paint. Nope, I was about to say the paint got off one foot, but nope, it's back on to both feet again. Maybe he sat down and rubbed his feet together. Nope, now it's back on one foot. He could have used his hands.
Ah, a friendly face. Good of you to join me on my unexpected jog. And I agree, this isn't my color.
Why did the Iron Wheel come for you?
They must know of my previous involvement with your guild, though I can't begin to fathom how. Your former guildmaster, Nicholas, was it? He was the soul of discretion.
We should get moving. We are heading to Aldenobia Tomb.
And I am prepared to give Abba's Landing a wide berth. I'd prefer to avoid the Iron Wheel, at least for the time being. Zira mentioned a rendezvous by Prince's Gate, was it? I'd feel safer were someone to escort me there.
Quinn can get you there safely.
Perseus
Me?
Loke? I'll get you to Prince's Gate, safe and sound.
Would you happen to have a spare set of boots?
I don't think mine will fit you. Come along, we'll work something out.
Wish I could just run and disappear. I am headed up the road. Yaw, cat, yaw. Funny how I get all the way up here and it just feels like I haven't even gone anywhere yet. I'd get no. There we go.
Everyone's accounted for. Did you have any trouble?
I think Khajiiti could not handle.
Then we leave for the Kingdom of Tanith. The route is tricky and will be considered bandits if we're caught. But getting to the tomb isn't what worries me. If anything happens, well, it won't. Because I can count on you. Ready?
This one is ready to head to the tomb. Because this one is a badass. Our base has to do.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Starbase.
Oh no. Let's grab his first.
If I may, there is an alternate path inside the tomb. It is likely full of traps, guardians, and prodigious quantities of dust. A small price to avoid the Iron Wheel.
You must tell this one. How do we get there?
Head to the tomb entrance. Keep watch to the side of the path, the right side. You should notice an old trail leading to a sealed entrance. Simply clear the way, and I shall join you to open the door.
You can lead this one through, yes?
Oh my, no. The things inside would most certainly kill me. I do know the trick to the door's hidden latch. The rest, I'm certain you can handle yourself.
The last time I was here, the Iron Wheel wasn't camped in front of the tomb. Perfect.
What should we do?
Scout ahead and find us a way inside. Clear the way if you care to. The Iron Wheel can't exactly call for reinforcements. You could also sneak past them. We'll track your progress and follow in your footsteps.
Is there another way inside?
That's why we brought Perseus Loke. He said something about a side entrance. Speak with him before you go.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. See, you should have spoken with her first, then him, but... of course you did not. He's putting one up right there. That's what I thought.
There it is! One moment, and I'll have it open. I hope. There we are! Watch for traps in there. The Yokudins did love their traps.
Of course he did. Everybody loves traps. Who doesn't love traps? I love traps. Do you love traps? We all love traps. If that one already knows I'm here, then why in the world am I even... Ow. What the hell? Else? Yep, more. What about that guy? He's not gonna come too? Oh, so many urns. Urns have great stuff. Oh, I thought I made it away from it. Urns have like all the best crap. Okay, some of the best crap. Maybe part of the best crap. No, I need to get this done before I go to lunch. No urns. No urns for you. Oh, come on. I rolled through that. What the hell? That's not fair at all. Ow. You. What the hell? Okay, if this is how we're gonna do it, I'm just gonna go ahead and stay non-sneaky. There you go. Screw the sneaking around. We're just gonna kill everything that gets in our way. I will take that gold if it lets me. Yes. Oaxaca's pillars. Oaxaca? Oaxacas. I remember this.
Ask Zira. She knows how to do everything in this place, unless it's stealing a dowry.
No idea. Last time, Nicholas had me watch the passage behind us. There must be something in his journal.
Anything useful?
Nicholas loved his puzzles. You're welcome to try.
Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what do we have here? Each one of these represents somebody. Ashu the Blade. Don't mean anything at all. Ashu the Blade. Ishka, the symbol of pride. I love these puzzles in this game. Unto the Scholar. Uliz the Serpent. Nazca stood to the north, surrounded by his generals, Aikishu and Buliz. To the south, Numera faced back. Her crested her star. Okay, so Nazca is north. Nazca is in the middle. Aikishu and Buliz are beside him. Buliz is Serpent. Aikishu's Blade. Trying to see if there's anything that looks like a serpent. I think that's a serpent. This one over here. Wait, that's a serpent right there. Didn't it? Oh, that is a serpent. Okay. And then Miria faced back her two trusted advisors, Niksha and Kuntru. Kuntru is the scholar. Symbol of pride. That's 8. Ah. No? There we went. Damn it, I'm good.
Well done. Come on, let's go.
Pudding. Pudat. Puday. Puday's passage. Oh no, I see you. Come on. Oh, come on. I rolled out of the way. Whatever.
The journal says this chasm is called Shinji's Truth. Last time we never made it across.
I can't see the bottom. Is there a bottom?
Throw yourself in. We'll see how long before we hear the splat.
Quen, walk softly. Look for hidden doors or switches. Belsa, you're with me. I need your help to walk Maluk's path.
And what of your protege?
Watching my back, should anyone try to stab it. Let's go.
I didn't do too bad on the coffee today. I see that big pad right there. I do remember this. This thing
Forgive me, my old friends.
sucked.
What did you say?
Nothing. Belsa, do you see that panel? Put your hand on it until I say otherwise.
For what reason?
When I set foot on Maluk's path, an aura of light will surround me. The darkness cannot harm us as long as you touch the panel.
So, what can harm you?
We could fall to our deaths, or the creatures within could devour us.
Well then, enjoy yourselves.
Belsa knows what to do, but we should speak before we cross. On the other side of Maluk's path is Tall Papa's Ewer, a very fancy name for a big vase. According to the journal, we'll need sacred ashes from inside the vase to reach the treasure vaults. So, this is it. We should get going.
What is wrong?
This is where they died. Edda, Dalder, and Nicholas. Swallowed by the darkness. I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. No use reliving the past. Or regretting it.
This one is not setting Paul into the darkness until you tell him what to expect.
That's fair. Talking about it might calm my nerves. The darkness is unnatural. Breathe it in and it sickens you. To make things worse, The Guardians on the path attack anyone not of Denobia's bloodline. And then there's the path itself.
About the path.
It twists and turns. You don't know where you're going until you're out there. You'll see what I mean. Keep your wits about you. Stay with me inside the light and we'll make it through. I won't let anyone else die in here.
Right, bloody goes ready.
Here we go.
This is very, very cool.
Don't wander, or the darkness itself will flay you alive.
Yeah, they did a really good job with this part here.
Are you there yet?
We're still moving. Keep holding the panel.
Of course, I can just use this to keep everything ahead of us and put it up nice and pretty. See, now I know exactly where I'm going. Don't need fancy light when you got electricity. Well, I guess technically that also kind of lights it up, doesn't it?
Peter? Dalder? What happened to their bodies? And where is Nicholas? I could hear their screams as I held the switch. I had to do something. I couldn't... There's no end to the darkness.
Zira, my arm's getting tired.
Don't you dare release that panel!
Nice, fancy.
One of the statues gave me a funny look.
Don't antagonize it.
One of the statues gave me a funny look. Love that one. Oh yeah.
We made it. That must be the vase. Sorry. Tall Papa's ewer. Wait. That lamp belonged to Nicholas. I watched it go out. I heard him die. Felora must have come here to investigate. She could have picked it up and brought it here. Nicholas couldn't have survived. Could he?
Could he? Dun dun dun.
That lamp definitely belonged to Nicholas.
How can you be certain?
I procured it for him. I saw him drop the lamp. It hit the path and went out. And all I remember is darkness and pain.
You on the path? Eagle thought you were holding the panel.
I... Just grab the ashes so we can leave. I don't want to spend any more time in this place. Bring the ashes. We should return to Quen and walk softly.
What about Zero? You're just, I mean, what about the last? You just leave her there? No, just keep holding the panel. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Oh, I made it without any traps. Yay, me.
Velsa? You could let go of the panel.
I know what you did.
What?
I know how they died. How you killed them.
That's low, Velsa. Even for you.
Always had to be the hero, be the Guildmaster's darling.
You're cracked. I didn't need anyone's approval.
You held the panel. From here you saw the creatures closing in. You thought you could save them, only you! So you released the panel, grabbed your weapon, rushed out to meet them.
I could have saved them.
Because in your head, you are the hero. But the light faded. The darkness rushed in and ate them alive!
I tried to reach them.
And the darkness tried to eat you alive, so you had to recover from your wounds. That's why you didn't return to Abba's Landing. At least not soon enough.
I crawled from the tomb. The darkness. You can't imagine the pain.
You were the only one who could have warned the Guild. Who could tell them the Iron Wheel was coming.
Velsa, stop.
Zira, you were never the hero. You were always a thief. Now, you're just a shadow.
Damn. That's mean. So mean. Why? Why are we all so mean to each other?
Quen, it's a bad idea.
Words escape me.
Someone tell me what I'm seeing.
We heard strange noises in the chasm. Stone grinding against stone. Quen, well...
I found this invisible bridge.
So you followed my advice and threw yourself into the chasm.
The ashes. Spread them on the bridge to see where it leads. And Quen, get back from there.
This is so spooky. I'm currently throwing some dead guy's ashes on an invisible bridge across a chasm that has no bottom. Oh, and I just died doing it.
Oh.
I must have gotten just a tiny, tiny bit too close to one edge or another. Damn it.
Yeah, I guess you must have.
I was right on the sparkly bits, though. Yeah, I was standing right on the sparkly bits.
Just had to get too close, didn't you?
Well, I didn't think so, no, but I was right in the middle of the sparkly crap. I guess they didn't agree with me. Okay, so last time I fell off right there, so they were to the right a little. I'm not trusting the rest of it.
Clear the way. Ooh. We'll be right behind you.
But yeah, guys. I didn't see anybody else coming across that bridge. Just me.
The door to the treasure vaults, just through this crypt. We made it.
Do all crypts come with whatever that is?
Every tomb needs a guardian. And old Yokuden saying, wasn't it?
Your introduction is formless and without grace. Recite Denobia's maxim.
Velsa, Quen, walk softly. Stay back. If it's hostile, we'll handle it.
Recite Denobia's maxim, or you shall be deemed trespassers.
It must be some kind of passphrase. If you have any ideas, now's the time to call them out.
You can't seriously expect us to.
Valora!
Yakuda!
Passphrase!
Gaiden Shinji!
Passphrase.
Idiots.
Velsa, you aren't even trying.
Trespasser! Denobia's justice falls upon you!
That didn't go as
passphrase.
planned.
You're right. I honestly thought it would kill us all.
Come on, let's see what's in the treasure vaults.
If you guys, I'm here. Whew. That was fun. Now we find... What do we find? Find this thing here. Coded map.
Let me see that.
No, just
Nicholas
push me out
used
of the way.
half maps like this. Thin overlays placed atop existing maps. You line them up with common points of reference.
That page, is it from the journal Nicholas kept? Tuwaka watches over you. The passphrase for the Crypt Guardian? I nearly had it.
I merely had it.
What's wrong with that skeleton?
Lost his head.
Missing its head. Looks like it was hacked off. Must have been done by whoever stole the dowry. But why desecrate a skeleton?
And now we know about all that. Ooh, about a hole. Let's see what's in the hole. Good things always come out of the hole. Thing gives us to a nice big open area. By leaving the tomb. Not going back in there. Not use that door. Right, Campbell, you tell me. Blogger, 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 blogger. Blogger, 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 blogger. Okay, so I'm back here. I gotta ride. Get this first.
This makes no sense. If Nicholas stole the dowry, why didn't he return to the guild? Could he be injured or perhaps trapped? Return to Abba's Landing. I'll meet you at this secret retreat of his. We need to find it.
See, I didn't see that part though in the... I'm a little confolded. A little bit. I don't know exactly where I missed a step. After finding the coded map and finding the headless corpse and finding the passphrase, I should have been able to get the next part that told me etc, blah blah blah. Where am I going here? Where am I headed to? Oh, crap. Go this way. In that case... around this way. If I remember correctly, I think you can actually finish the Thieves Guild in one shot. I believe, well, although I only have 20 minutes left in my stream. Question is, can I complete the Thieves Guild before that happens? Seriously?
Aid me!
Aid me.
Nicholas had a disguise kit just like this one. In fact, this is his disguise kit. Ancient Yakutan coins, stamped with the likeness of Denobia. Those must be from the dowry.
Hey, stop that barking.
Papers, signed by Kosh? What are those doing here? Look closely. There's a hollow crystal with... Is that blood inside? Whose blood?
I'm blood. Blood. Duh. Alright, folks. Dogs are barking at something outside, so I was making sure there's nothing on my security system. Nope, nothing I see. Just dogs barking to be dogs. Dogs be dogs. Dogs be like dogging.
I know how Nicholas survived Maluk's path.
Ooh, how?
The crystal must contain Aldenobia blood. Maluk's path would ignore you if you held it. You'd need a lamp to find your way through the darkness so you could grab a handful of ashes. From there, all you'd need is the Crypt Guardian's passphrase.
The Denobia coins were definitely from the tomb. Said this disguise kit belonged to Nicholas.
I've seen enough. Nicholas faked his death and stole the dowry. Now he's working with that merchant lord, Kosh. To think I mourned that bastard.
What are you going to do?
Nicholas would have kept such a thing from the guild. The less they know, the less trouble they'll cause. But I'm going to tell the Thieves Guild. I want them to cause a world of trouble, and I want to lay it all on his doorstep. Let's go.
Khajiiti will meet you at the den. Boy, he's about to have a whole lot of issues. I don't want to talk to her.
I'll meet you at the
stop
den.
it. Shut up. You little lady. Like every time you see one of those doors. Way through. Rawr. Back to the guild hall. And back. Guess who's back to the guild hall? Back in at the guild hall. I'm starting to think that I'm cursed.
Oh yeah?
When I'm not online, the guild gets lots and lots of applications. When I am online, not one single one all day.
Coincidental, that's all.
I don't know. The only way I can find out is if whether or not I stay online all the time. If I stay online all the time, we never get one, then I'll know it's maybe not so coincidental.
Yeah, it's coincidental. But also, you know, it's human nature to only remember the times that it happens, not the times that it doesn't.
Well, in all reality, I actually had 2 while I was playing today, but a crap ton of them happened while I was not around.
Yeah.
I told the guild about Nicholas betraying us. Walked softly took it in stride. Quen gave me a hug, and Velsa walked off without a word. All in all, better than expected.
What is the next step for the Thieves Guild?
The Iron Wheel is a hurricane that blew into port and smashed everything in its path. Nicholas and Kosh are the ones who set it in motion. Now, we learn what they hold most dear. Then, we take it from them.
I get.
Nicholas taught me how to be a thief. I knew him for over a decade. Trusted him. Not much else to say, is there?
Khajiiti wants to talk about what happened in the Aldenobian tomb.
What about?
Velsa blamed you for what happened to the Malak's path.
Velsa was right, and I don't say that lightly. I am responsible. Edda and Dalder died because of my mistake. Nicholas. I can only pray his death is far worse than what happened to the others.
Do you have any idea what Nicholas planned?
No. He seemed a bit distant before we first went to Aldenobia Tomb, but it was also the biggest heist we'd ever pulled off. Nothing prepared me for this.
Ah, the hit list. I've not done this in a while either. I need to do this. Kari's hit list. This is like the Litany of Blood, except for you fill in this area here with a bunch of stuff you steal. I need to do that. Blood Eagle Graves, I deciphered my father's ledger. Come by my rooftop retreat when you have a moment. Quinn. P.S. There is another mustard judgments. And Blood Eagle Graves, I must once again ask you for your help and advice. I have a solution to the situation with my old friend. Hard to explain. Show you in person instead of writing the details here. Meet me near the docks. You can find me in one of the warehouses overlooking the waterfront. I'll see you there and explain everything. Okay, so there's 2 quests. Oh, nice. I don't even know how many people are on right now. I love looking at people's account names in the guild. Like Crawdad, Master Juicy Bear.
Yeah, they probably didn't think that it would be shown.
I'm so boring. I just use my real name on everything.
Look at me.
Yeah, right, exactly. We must both be very boring.
Yeah, I tell people I'm boring all the time. They don't always believe it.
Although I guess I could be kind of cool because I used the before my real name. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only Blood Eagle in the entire world. There could be another one. I don't know of one.
Is that your name then?
Yeah, that's my actual name.
Oh, definitely Indian then, huh?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, so that one is good. That one is good. We're at 10 or 11:50. Think that I will stop here. I think I will stop here. That is the unmarked sack. There-ish. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop there and grab me some lunch. I will, however, be back in 2 hours' time at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, otherwise known as 6 p.m. UTC, where I will be continuing some games. I hope that you guys will join me then. As always, be kind to one another. Treat each other with respect, and I will catch you in just a short bit. Until then, ciao for now.